Turn off the bubbling machine.
Turn off the bubbly machine.
You know, there's the extended version of that where he's like, his whole bandstand drifts off to sea.
Oh, I never saw the video. Was there a video that goes with that?
No, no.
Oh.
It was in the newspaper, Steve.
Well, hello, everybody. First of all,
I never watched the newspaper. Hi, gentlemen.
Steve,
What's
Dar,
up?
Timmy, Tony.
Hello.
Darn.
Just took a sleeping pill.
You're still a little soft, Timmy.
I just took a sleeping pill.
Oh, good. Do that. Do lots of it.
No,
Try
they're
some-
gonna be like Johnny that flu feed one night.
Yeah, I always get those two songs. There's two songs about, like, you know, rising star musicians. One dies at the end of one of them and then not the other. Hey, Kendra.
Hey, Kendra. Well, there
Hey,
was
Kendra.
one from ELP that was like, they took his liver and pulled it out with a sword and fed it to him.
Yeah, that was.
along with some
Oh, what a
mustard.
lucky
Ooh, what a
man.
lucky man he was.
But no, there was Shooting Star. That was where the guy died. And then the other one
Yeah, that
was
was funny.
Jukebox Hero is the other one I'm thinking of. It's basically the same song, except I think the guy lives at the end. But with the guy who lives, though, there's another shooting up and coming star like behind him that he's gonna worry about. Because you can only ever listen to one band or musician.
That's true.
If you like one, you can't like any of the others.
There's always a bigger fish, as a wise man once said.
Well, the guys behind you hope so.
Anyway, we're BabbleGab.
Yay! I have to crank my volume up to the moon.
Sorry, Vicky had an issue. Sorry.
Here we go.
Life continues.
Yeah.
Yay.
Thanks.
So Kendra's in the chat.
I was about to ask that. You know, every week, you know, when we first open the show, Kendra gets on there and says, "Hi, guys," and then we don't hear from her again the rest of the night. You're sure that's just not like a
Yeah,
bot?
she made a bot.
That's kind of the way my wedding.
It's what I do with Steve's chat and Molly's chat. You go in and say hi, and people think you're there, and then you just leave, and go to bed.
Yeah. And Steve, it's William Daniels' 99th birthday today.
He looks pretty interested, not in what you said, but in something.
He's looking at the Gorn on the screen.
I guess.
No, how was everybody's week?
So what were you asking me? I'm sorry.
You know, did you know it was
One of the
William
founders of
Daniels'
Ambrosia
99th birthday?
William Daniels, voice of
Voice
Kit.
of Kit. Voice of Kit.
Yeah. 90. I thought. Yeah.
Yeah, I said it 8 times in the chat in the morning show, but every time I said it, our friend Phil saw fit to post some other bullshit.
You think I pay attention to that fucking chat?
Well, only to the very last line. I know you only look at the last line. So when I put something that I want you to see, and then Phil immediately says, "Oh, wow, that's like having polka dot pants." Okay, then I gotta do it. And I'll copy and paste and do it again. I did it about 4 times, and Phil never got the fucking message. He never got the clue.
The guy, one of the founding members of Ambrosia flew feed, I think the keyboard player.
Oh.
Or something.
I didn't hear about that one.
And they get the award for having the most cool, beautiful song ruined by one set of lyrics.
Yeah.
That how do I feel? Such a good feel-good song. And then I used to love it. I put it out in my Spotify playlist, and one time I just noticed the last verse. He's like, you know, I've got a wife and kids, doing pretty good. So what are you doing tonight? It's like, what? Where the hell did that come from? And why did you have to put it there?
And in honor of William Daniels.
That is not a fire hydrant, you flea-ridden furball.
I'd love to have
See,
as a
that's what I
voice
was
of Kit.
hoping for during the show, the morning show today. But
I didn't even see anything about him.
I don't know.
I know
what
I mentioned
Steve
him a
was
few
doing in
days
the
ago.
morning show. He played like some 14-minute version of Wild West by Joy Academy or whatever it was, and then he played like some 15-minute dance version of some Linda Ronstadt song. We didn't even hear from Steve for like 35 minutes.
I didn't play nothing by Linda.
I don't know. It's something from the 80s.
Well, at least it wasn't the 15-minute version of Will Smith's version of Wild Wild West. You know?
Oh, God.
Gross.
There was a period of time where you could not watch a movie. Well, of course, I don't know. You guys probably, as soon as the credits roll, you're probably out there like a damn shot. But they had to have some half-assed rap song over the end credits that was totally, not appropriate to the movie at all.
I played at 12:04 p.m. I played the Escape Club Wild Wild West dance mix. That's right.
Ah.
Which got really weird. He just started like speaking in tongues or some bullshit. But anyway,
I think Wild Wild West had Kevin Kline in it, the Will Smith one. And he was good.
Klein.
that's one thing about the slap is we really don't have to hear about Will Smith anymore, other than just look what stupid thing he's done now.
Yeah.
Although he did
that,
entertaining movies.
You think punching that guy, whatever that was staged?
I used to, but I don't think it is because his career's been over since then.
Oh.
Well, you could still do a stunt and have it backfire.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Bill Clinton.
I mean, was Will Smith even arrested? I mean, he did that on live TV.
No, he still got an award that night, and I thought it was staged for years. But actually, looking back at it, the way he was laughing, and then she was like, I don't know. The thing is, what I learned is the BET Awards were always like that.
Oh yeah, they're always beating the crap out of each other.
Yeah, so I think they're bringing that kind of ghetto into the.
Because you gotta, if there's a stereotype, you got to make sure to live up to it.
Well, I just think he needs to go spend some more time with his uncles in Bel Air.
Yes.
That's right. They need to set him straight.
That's a TV theme song I haven't done yet.
I really
please.
do. You would have made that slapping incident perfect. As if right after Chris Rock got smacked, he's like, Will Smith just set the black man back 60 years. I think that would have been perfect. Then he would have been. I don't know. But I don't know.
Come to think of it, maybe I won't do the theme to Fresh Prince of Bel Air because that's a rap song opening.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'll skip that one.
Yeah, play. Please don't eat the daisies. That's the one you want. Please don't eat the daisies.
I thought I did please eat the daisies already.
Two things. One, there's still Oscars. I didn't even know that was a thing anymore. Two, when we were talking about movie theaters, going, watching listening to the song at the end credits. You really want to make things awkward in a movie theater? Continue sitting there after the lights come on and the movie's done playing, and just continue to sit there eating your popcorn when the cleaning crew comes in. They all just kind of sit there and stare at you weird, and you're just sitting there eating your popcorn,
Well, you must
just tell them you can't find your underwear.
I think if you've done that, Gotch Chuck, that means you've got a bionic butt, because I can't sit that long, even through a movie, pretty much without having to stand up.
I've done that several
that
times.
Was like the Steve Austin, he had a bionic butt.
They had preparation age for that.
What?
Well, it never said how far up his bionic leg went. His bionic legs went up to. Did they include his gluteus maximus?
That's
Probably. Otherwise, it wouldn't
probably
work.
Probably had a bionic prostate too.
Yeah, because then it would just be a bionic knee, right?
Well, the problem is you got like a 3,000 horsepower leg attached to your regular skeleton. So the first time you try to run 65 miles an hour, it's just going to bust every other bone in your body.
Your pelvic bone's going to crack apart.
I think they had ball bearings.
That's probably why.
Timken bearings.
Ball bearings.
Yeah.
Hey, Steve, do you have the bionic sphincter sound effect?
Yeah.
Just played it as you were talking.
Well, Steve, I can confirm one thing for you.
What's that?
I've been reading some of the reviews for MegaCon in Orlando, and they haven't been pleasant.
Nope, I wasn't impressed.
Oh yeah, what are people saying?
That it just didn't seem like it was organized very well. That it was just. I mean, I can pull up some and read it to you, but yeah, people were like, it just didn't. It didn't feel well organized. It didn't.
Kind of like the BarbieCon. Did you hear about that?
Oh yeah, I watched the news on that this morning.
The
People are
Barbie?
demanding their money back.
Yeah.
BarbieCon?
Yeah, there was a BarbieCon, and they had all these big. It was kind of like a couple of years ago. They had a Willy Wonka thing. They advertised it as some kind of just this fantasy thing that you had to see, and you're going into the Wonka land, and you go in there, and it's just some empty warehouse with a couple of booths and some blankets and some.
And that's exactly what the BarbieCon was.
Yeah, that's pretty much what the BarbieCon was. A lot of disappointed people.
They should have called it barbecue.
Yeah, there you go. I can't imagine there would be a BarbieCon and Lauren's not involved with it.
Yeah. By the way,
well, that's probably why it was.
I found
good. Yeah.
I found something I didn't know about Star Trek Picard. I was watching a review of it, and I did not know at the end of the final episode, after the credits ran, Q made an appearance to talk to Jack. Did you know that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, you knew that? I didn't, because I never watched the rest of the credits.
It's in today's day and age, if you don't watch after the credits, because a lot of things are putting post-credit scenes in now.
Hard to do on streaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're doing it.
Because a 3-hour movie just isn't enough nowadays.
No, because
what is it? Movies used to be 90 minutes. What is it with these 3-hour movies now?
Oh, yeah. That's why I couldn't watch Lord of the Rings anymore. I couldn't sit all the way. I ended up standing up.
Aaron made me watch the two. I saw the first one at the theater.
I let you watch.
I didn't make you watch a goddamn thing, is what you're supposed to say. No, I was in his den in that mountain house, and we watched the second 2 movies, the 4-hour versions of each one.
Lord of the Rings?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The 4-hour versions. They even have like newer ones called like the special director's extended documentary cut.
Is each one 10 hours long now?
Yeah, something like that.
Stephen Colbert is writing the new Lord of the Rings movie.
Oh, jeez. Then I found, speaking of Stephen Colbert, I found out he was doing voiceovers for Starfleet Academy. That's one of the reasons it ruined it. He was the Starfleet Academy announcement guy.
Oh,
I did hear that actually.
Yeah, I'm like,
Dude, Putt did Spock's voice though, so he has nothing on anybody.
Yeah.
who did? Who?
Putt.
Oh, Pat. Well, yeah.
Ooh, Titanic.
Don't forget it. Don't forget about Putt yet. He's got a few more.
Can't forget about Putt. In fact, when we were starting, I was just kept thinking we haven't seen Putt yet. Where's
Tim, he's talking a little bit far away. It was hard to hear.
Yeah.
I'm right on the microphone.
Now you sound good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that is the captain of the Titanic, but it was his other gig as the king in Return of the King.
Oh, what's his name?
Who knows? I don't care. King Zog. King some damn guy. King Friday the
King
18th.
Theoden.
Yeah.
King Theoden of Rohan.
Yep. Damn straight.
Well,
You ask me that, if you ask me that name 5 minutes from now, I won't be able to tell you.
Oh.
In fact, I wouldn't be able to tell you now. King
I knew
Vitamin, that was him.
I knew his name.
That was like the only kids cereal that had a real person on the mascot instead of a cartoon.
And it always threw me off because it spelled vitamin V, with M-A-N at the end instead of M-I-N. I thought, wait a second.
I don't think I ever had it. I just never used to see it. Was it good or was it like cardboard?
It was like everything else.
It's hard to say because back in the 80s, cereal was pretty good when it was made with oats and stuff instead of that regurgitated corn stalk stuff that they do now. Anyway, this is my last BabbleGab completely sober because Lent is almost over.
Ah, okay.
That's why I haven't been able to do a Betos very good because I remember I used to have this a little bit to get the Betos thing to work. So guess what I did today?
Ah.
Took a poop.
What?
Huh?
Dropped a deuce.
I don't really drop them. I like to put them in my Nerf gun thing and shoot them at the neighbors.
Right. This was eating me up. His name is Bernard Hill. Okay, I feel better.
Yeah. Oh, you were.
Anyways, what did you do today, Timmy?
Oh, there's that guy that's like 6 feet wide.
Oh,
Only
the guy from,
like one arm is like huge.
well, the guy in the middle's from Arrested Development, I think.
Yeah, he's like 4'9".
It's the Happy
And the two
Days.
guys on the end have like one huge arm. Do people understand? Do they realize that their camera's doing that? Oh,
Those that
oh
don't
my
know-
God! I get to take pictures of the surviving Happy Days cast just before they died, and let's take a picture, and it looks like that. It's like, dude, maybe figure out how to use the camera.
You know
It's
what?
called
It's not just the
fisheye on.
yeah. It's some phone cameras are like that now. Karen, who does the voice of Stacy, she loves doing selfies with everybody. And some of my best pictures are with her when she does the selfies. But she must have got a new phone or something, and she was trying to do a selfie of me with her for Christmas. And it's like it would stretch my head into weird, grotesque shapes because my head was like on one side of the camera. And it's like, shouldn't these cameras be getting better, or these phones instead of worse?
So that guy's really not that fat.
No, not that fat. Because
Not
look
even
at Donnie
that
Most. Look how Ralph Mouth looks. How big his arm is.
Oh.
And Potsy looks like an aging lesbian.
Yeah, don't we all?
Don't we all?
Well, see, they wanted to get Mickey Dolenz to play Fonzie, but the problem with Mickey Dolenz is he's actually tall, and he would have towered over everybody else in the cast.
Yeah, but
And
that's
so they
it.
got-
He was known as one of the monkeys. Wouldn't that
Yeah, this
been hard
was
to...
75 or so. The monkeys were pretty much done. I think he could have jumped roles, but so they got Winkler because Winkler's like, as you could see here, about 4'9", so it was okay.
Winkler
Didn't,
worked. I cannot picture Mickey Dolenz being cool.
I can't think of her
Yeah,
name. The
Dirty
girl
Rat.
that played Joni, didn't she like become homeless and living on the streets in L.A. or something? Or
Erin Moran. Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
She passed away, too.
One of those
from a drug
girls
overdose,
did.
wasn't it?
Probably, yeah. She lived in a trailer. Margot Kidder was the same way. She retired. And
Homeless
she
and-
lived in a motel.
Yeah, one of those 8 is enough women, the girls on there too, and also
Oh,
The
yeah.
entire cast of Different Strokes, I think.
yeah,
whole
Dana Plato
cast-
or whatever. The entire.
was hot.
Well, I think Mr. Drummond did okay.
Yeah, he just got old and died. But the rest of them all, except for, I think
Charlotte Ray.
Charles Gray. No,
Charlotte. What's her name?
Charlotte Ray. Yeah, but the guy Charlotte Ray. Charlotte Ray played the father. Yeah, that was Charlotte Ray. But
No, I
then
was
the
saying,
other one,
and Charlotte Ray. Did okay.
okay.
Yeah.
But who was the other black kid? The one who wasn't short.
Todd
was like the
Bridges.
only one who's Todd Bridges.
Jerry
I think he was the only one who lived.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd seen him around. He cleaned himself up. He's doing okay.
Yeah.
His name is like on the
Kathy's
tip of my
friends
tongue.
with him.
Ah.
She says that he has this story about when Richard Pryor set himself on fire and was running down the street on fire naked. And Todd Bridges was so whacked out on drugs, he's looking out the window. He's like, "Oh, look at my friend. Oh,
Is that
he
what
died.
happened?
What's he done?"
I knew Richard Pryor caught on fire, but did he really run down the street naked? And
That's what Todd Bridges said, I think.
oh, well, okay, take his word for it.
Well, I don't think he's gonna what is he on fire and gonna put his pajamas on before he runs outside? You know,
I would.
Run bear on fire.
It's like me. I always had to
Okay.
carry a clean pair. I had to carry a clean pair of underwear in the car with me because my mom was always afraid. Always make sure you have clean underwear. Fine.
If you're
If
in
you get into an
then you change your
accident,
underwear.
it's not gonna stay clean.
Don't look at me, paramedics, until I change my underwear.
the first time my grandma told me that. She's like, "You have clean underwear?" And I was like, "The fuck does it matter? I'm just going to school." She's like, "What if you have an accident?" "Well, then it won't be clean, will it? If I have an accident, what's the matter if it's clean or not?" Oh, you mean that kind of an? Oh, never mind.
Come on,
fuck.
Grandma, you're stepping on my dick.
You're stepping on my dick.
Yeah, trust me. If I'm going,
Damn, I wish we could get him back so he could give us a seminar on talking New York, because everybody gets it wrong.
Yeah, well.
Oh,
I'm
Tony,
not a
Steve and I, we just had a good laugh, so I don't see how that makes it wrong.
You're having
Tony-
fun.
Tony-
You're having fun incorrectly.
Oh, it was
Tony has a talent. He has a knack for taking something funny and making it unfunny.
what I think is funny
He's
here,
like a wife.
what I
I just
think
can't
funny
stand
is
it when
here in
people have
Florida,
fun incorrectly.
people here in Florida keep asking me. They go, "That's a weird accent. That's a strange accent you got. What do you got?" And I was like, "I'm just from Colorado, you know." You got a strange accent.
I get that all the time because I'm from Kansas City. I don't think I have an accent.
Gottschalk has a D&D accent.
Yes. And thou shalt roll a natural 20. Ooh.
Yeah. Anyway, let me continue with what I was going to say and what I did. So,
And he has the floor.
I submitted the album today.
Yay!
It's finished.
Yay.
So here's what happened. Friday, I'm like, so I go out on the swing at night and I have my phone. I mean, I have my headphones and I'll hear a mistake in the song and I'll tell the phone what it is, what's going on. I had no less than 50 things I had to do Saturday morning. It took me all day Saturday to do fixes to all these songs because now I'm a lot more particular now. I'm listening to every... It's not like I'm listening for stuff. The song is using me as like a... Because I would love nothing more than to just listen to this song and it be perfect and say, yep. But no, it's the song's like, Timmy. Like what? It's like, Timmy, did you hear that drum beat? Did you see it? Here it was just a little bit off. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but
That-
artists
that
are
drum-
the hardest
yeah.
on themselves.
Yeah, but I don't... It's the song doing it to me.
Oh.
I want to have these songs fine and just breeze through them. And so all day Saturday I'm making fixes. So Sunday, I do it again. I got probably 30 fixes. It didn't take all day the next time. I got it done before work. But Monday night is crunch time because I got to submit this Tuesday morning. That was this morning. So last night, right when I got off work, I'm back there listening to it. I finished at 11:30 last night. Went to bed at midnight. I was so... what do you call it? I just couldn't...
You were drained.
I was so frustrated. What, Tony?
What's that?
You said it says apology none.
Just
Is that
illustrating.
the
Just,
Apple?
He's got your album.
No,
well, no, it
gonna
doesn't.
take
It's got Hideaway and it's got Sky Blue, but it doesn't have High Society.
Interesting. It's going to take about 8 weeks before it gets on the streaming service. But no, so... Oh, I was so frustrated and so drained. And I did something really stupid to a couple songs. I think my mind was just gone. Because, like my favorite song on there, I'm like, wow, look how much reverb I've got on these vocals on the end. Look at this. I've got so much reverb on. And so I turned down the reverb on everything, on all the vocals and then I listened to it and I'm like, this sounds like shit now. What the hell? The whole vibe is gone. I'm like, then what did I do? And I didn't know how far back I went. I had to transplant it onto a autosave song, and it probably set me back at least an hour just doing that stupid thing. So this morning, and there were a few songs where it's like Black Empty Square. It's like the chorus vocal was just a little bit out of line, but you know what? Screw it. It'll be fine. I did that for about 3 songs. It'll be fine. So this morning I get up, I listen to it in the truck a little bit, and I'm thinking, well, I need to fix this. I might as well fix those songs that I said were going to be fine. So now it's perfect. It's never going to be. And it's done. But good gosh. And it happens every album I go through this. Oh, the Christmas one?
I didn't think it was going to work.
Yeah, it's Have a Groovy Christmas.
Does that mean I'm going to get new copies of the song?
Yeah.
Well, I was going to ask you today.
Similar artists, it says. Similar artists, and with the circular one, it says Dog Man. And then the thing that looks like some kind of bracket, that's Bidebat. Bidebat. Those
Is that
apparently
Apple Tunes or something?
Yeah, Apple Music.
Oh. I've submitted it to Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok this time just to see what'll happen. Yeah, Steve, I mentioned it to you and nobody said anything in chat. So I said I asked if you were going to want new songs or if you wanted a CD when it comes out. Or
I must
both.
be missing more in chat than I realized.
You didn't know, nobody said anything when I said it. And then you celebrated that I've got the album done by playing a song that was like 12 years old that Gracie sang.
Yeah, but I was just doing an apology on through. I tended to play a new song, then time got away from me.
Oh.
You're making his wing twitch.
Oh my.
Yeah, that's kind of it's like getting turned on. See, I don't have a dick because I'm a wasp, so I just twitch my wings.
Let me help you.
Hey, they ought to have like a
Yeah, that's.
They wake up in the morning and choose violence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about
Especially with the Yellow Jackets.
Oh, I hate those. What was it like? The Jay Giles guy. What if like that was Bewitched? It was Magic Dick. Oh yeah, that could be like the Bewitched husband, Magic Dick, and it's like when his dick he twinkles it like the lip, the twinkle twinkle twink.
Uh-huh.
That's disgusting, Steve. Your mind is so in the gutter.
No, I think it would have been I Dream of Jeannie. And he's always convincing his coworkers to rub his magic dick if they want to wish.
Turns out Jeannie's behind the couch doing the actual magic. That's funny, Master, but when will I get to do it?
This is a fantasy threesome here. Yeah.
Womp 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 womp.
Yeah. Well, that's why we gotta have a foursome.
Do them all four now.
Actually, you got to get Twiggy from Buck Rogers.
Oh yeah.
Whatever he says.
Oh, yeah.
He looked like a penis anyway.
He did.
And wouldn't his head like rise up and just every so often go?
Look at Twiggy's getting tall again.
Hey, Lois.
Hey, Lewis.
Wasn't Aaron Gray the reason?
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Is that the girl?
Yes, Aaron Gray. Yeah.
Oh.
And that tight silver flight suit, she wore.
There you go.
Who was the one from Dallas then? There's so many
Linda
Grays.
That was Linda Gray.
Yeah. And
She's
then,
the one that photobombed
and then the other
me that-
one from the other show was Jennifer Grey. That's Joel Gray's daughter. She was baby in the corner in the crappy dancing movie.
I just remember from Red Dawn.
Yeah.
Is that Grey or Gray? No, I don't want to go
Good
through
question.
that again.
I
think
think most of them are A's. Most of them are AYs. Yeah, I think all three of them are
EY is
AYs.
this British.
Hi, Lewis. He says, "Good evening, everyone here tonight. Thank God for bringing us together tonight." Well, how you doing, Lewis?
Yeah, I think Linda, Aaron, and Jennifer are all GRAY.
Somebody snoring?
Me in a minute.
Oh yeah, that's Lucy. She's below me snoring.
Okay, I was like, somebody's snoring in the background. What the hell?
Yeah, let me turn my musician thing off. It's picking everything up.
Yeah, this was Yeah, but this is Samantha's powers that are when they're clogged up.
Ah. Ah.
I know I saved sound effects. That was stupid.
No, you're a clown, and that's
Yeah.
what clowns do. They collect all their bells and whistles and horns.
Yeah.
I guess
collect
so.
salt packets.
That's just a
Oh,
piano.
packets.
That's another one of the quick pop-ins from Bewitched. And that's just, isn't that just a piano? Listen to this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's also like the beginning of the Odd Couple theme, I think.
Oh, yeah. Do-do-do-do-do.
No, there's a school bus that occasionally goes by, and I think they might have to accommodate deaf students, so that it has this weird sound that it plays when the door opens, and it goes boom, boom, boom. And of course my brain immediately goes into do 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 do.
Probably where they got it from.
Yeah.
Oh, my convection oven, or maybe it's I guess it's the convection. One of them might be the micro. No, it's a microwave. It has the same when it hums. It sounds like it's in the same key as "I Am the Walrus," and that stupid song gets into my head every time I start the damn microwave. I hate that song.
Oh, there was a song I played the other day. I can't remember what song it was, but the background melody, it was a harder rock song, and the background melody was a real slow version of "It Is True."
Oh, really?
And it was like, wow, that fits.
Yeah.
Amazing.
What song was? Oh, we're not going to take it. Twisted Sister was "Come On, Ye Faithful," wasn't it? The same song.
Yeah, they did. They basically did. "Oh, Come All Ye Faithful" to the same tune.
Sorry.
Steve.
It's so fun to see.
Christmas.
You said, come on, you faithful.
Come on, you faithful.
Let's see how faithful you really are.
It's like stage 3 of cult life.
Yeah. Stage 3 summer.
I heard that Iron Maiden sued Maidenform, saying they can't use their name. It's like Maidenform was around a long time before Iron Maiden, and it's like they wanted to trademark the name Maiden, or it couldn't be used in anything.
The Spanish Inquisition will sue them.
Yeah. I had, there was a place back home in Kansas that's been around since like the early 50s, and their sign is always read, "Home of the Whopper." And when Burger King came around, they sued them and made it take them down.
Even though they were there first.
Yeah, it was a little diner, and they were there before Burger King was
I
around.
think there was a famous diner, and I think it was in Chicago, called Jeeps. And it was around since World War II. But years later, the Jeep Corporation, I think, because Jeep Corporation's kind of been passed around more than Madonna, but I think they were American Motors Jeep at the time, and they tried suing them. Oh, you can't call it Jeeps because we have the name copyrighted. I said, yeah, well, since you stole the design from Bantam anyway.
Yeah, him and the one that you were just saying before, the Whopper, they should have countersued and owned the name and sued Burger King.
Yeah.
Since they did it first. Doesn't matter who copyrighted it. If you have proof that you did it first.
Yeah, there's pictures of them opening their store in the early 50s.
It's bullshit.
I heard some of the, that Peter Pan peanut butter.
Mm-hmm.
I guess they've used that name for a long time, and they keep trying to sue them to get them to change their name, and they keep winning.
Wait, who the peanut butter wins, right? Well, who?
Yeah.
Well, did Disney buy the rights for Peter Pan or something? The name?
Peter Pan's an old. Disney always used old stories that were traditional stories that were public domain.
So who owns Peter Pan? Who's trying to sue?
The different studios, probably Disney and other things, have tried to sue Peter Pan peanut butter several times to get them to change the name.
What's what Tony's saying, or what we were trying to say is, do they? I just asked if they because Tony said it was public domain, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Disney doesn't have to follow the same laws as the rest of us.
Yeah.
Well, they get the copyright stuff for an extra 20,000 years.
Right.
Now, here's a public domain movie. And it's one of the best. At the bottom, who the hell is this guy? MMMX has 2020. He didn't get to copyright some old movie from the early 60s in 2020.
I was wondering about that.
I don't know. If I was Dina Harris, I might try. So
That's how I learned a lot of the Roman numerals was
was
watching
her
Bugs
name
Bunny
really
cartoons.
Minnie Ann Miles?
Probably. Oh, it's
Is this
like
on?
gang. Yeah.
That's kind of up there with the name of Sharon A. Lane, you know, who was actually a nurse in Vietnam. Her actual name was Sharon A. Lane.
Uh,
I got hooligans coming up on him.
what were you going to say, Timmy?
I don't remember.
Good. Okay, Steve.
There's Mary Ann Miles again.
Yeah. Well, Griffith Park in Los Angeles is named for Griffith W. Griffith. His parents were very imaginative.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. Is I learned Roman numerals by watching all those old reruns when I was a kid.
Mhm.
You know, watching the year when it was made. So many of
Yeah,
them
when
use
you get
Roman
the-
numerals.
When you get that thing at the end of the screen with a little circle and
Yeah. Because originally they wanted to put the
MCMXX.
copyright. Yeah. Go ahead.
That was it.
Okay. No, the studios did that because they had to put the date on it, but they didn't want people to see, oh man, this movie's 3 years old. I better not watch it. And so they think, oh, we'll use Roman numerals. Nobody knows what those are.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
Mhm.
interesting. Is that Tom Cruise?
Sure.
He was in diapers when this movie.
No,
was made.
that's a girl.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
no, that's
She almost looks like Stacy in Apology None, doesn't he? Like she could play Stacy. See, it looks like Tom Cruise.
A little bit.
Yeah. See? Boy, she looks like Stacy.
that's Kelly McGillis right there. You know.
She was probably in diapers too when this movie was made.
Yeah,
What's the
Tom
year on
Cruise's
this?
character in Top Gun only dates women that drive old Porsches, so that's kind of
Yeah.
cool.
I haven't watched the new one.
His
Apparently, he
girlfriend
goes to
drives
Iran
one.
and steals an F-14. I figured, yeah, bullshit.
At the newer Top Gun, he actually was, hey, where's your Porsche? It's just like the parking brake on it won't disengage.
Oh, I dreamed last night that it fell in half, and then a bunch of people were trying to steal parts. It was not a good dream.
Aren't those dreams you're so glad to wake up and then it was just
Oh
a dream?
boy, yeah.
Yeah.
I had a dream about the Scion that I like drove to South Florida to see Deb or something, and I went to try to find the car, and it's like it was totally stripped. All that was left was like the firewall and the steering wheel. Then you wake up, and it's like, oh,
Yeah, it's like winning the lottery when you wake up.
it
Realize
kind of
it was-
is. It kind of is. It's kind of a nice feeling when, well, it's
Although you're still bummed.
you still
was
bummed a
Still a
little bit.
relief, yeah.
Oh, is this Jaws with the barrels?
No, that's radioactive
dumping
waste. They're
Rick.
dumping it.
The dumping it, you know.
What else would you
There
do
goes
with
all
it?
the radiation. It's like 10 gallons of radiation.
Should at least have a screw cap on a
What-
a
what-
radioactive
you would think.
barrel.
Wasn't it already on the ground?
I have a feeling somebody's going to mutate. Probably that guy.
Oh, zombies. This is how they brought
It's Joe
Godzilla.
Biden, isn't it? A little bit.
Yeah, it looks a little more active.
Yeah.
That looks a little more lively. Is what
Yeah.
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 The fish, anyway.
It's not bothering the fish, but it's.
Yeah, they're radioactive anyway.
Oh, turn it into a monkey.
It's changing.
Is he sick? Listen, bud.
Oh,
He's
it's
got
turning into what? George
radioactive-
Washington.
Nah, I think it's Ben Franklin
Uh,
trying to do a big conch shell.
Yeah.
Well, that was scary.
yeah.
Yeah. Is that it? Is that the movie?
That's the whole movie, yeah. Well, half of it was that chick. Half the movie was that chick yelling at her boyfriend. That was like the first 10 minutes of the movie was this chick complaining to her boyfriend. I think that's going to really set the mood for all the couples at the drive-in.
Well, they do that to build legitimacy. So like, oh, this isn't some fantasy movie. It's realistic.
So anyway, today never mind.
So, Timmy, Darren, are you guys being invaded by these caterpillars?
No, not really.
Not that I know
It's like
of.
a horror. It's like a horror movie down here. Jesus, they're everywhere.
Just waiting for biting gnat season to be over with, so we can just have mosquito season.
Yeah.
Does that ever really end?
What, biting gnat season?
No, mosquito season.
Yeah, they're not really around in the winter. They'll be around soon enough. Hey, Wendy Lou.
Oh, there's Wendy Lou. Hi, Wendy Lou. That reminds me, I gotta get some kind of bandana to wear when I'm riding my bike, because it's spring has come, and with it, giant weird bug season, and I don't really like eating giant weird bugs, especially when I'm going like 15 miles an hour and they fly in my mouth.
I don't
I've
like
been
bugs.
considered a giant weird bug.
I was going through Lawrence, Kansas in the back of a pickup truck, and I got hit in the neck by a big ass June bug, and I
Ooh.
developed two phobias instantly. One, bugs. The second, I didn't like shit touching my neck.
Yeah.
That's why I can't even wear t-shirts anymore.
Really? Because of the June bug?
I'm thinking that's when it started.
But they don't even
Because
bite or anything.
No, but they're big and gross.
Well, there's people like that too, but that doesn't mean that.
Well, if one of
They
them
don't
hit me in the
fly
neck,
into
I'd
How about a movie called Fat Vampires?
Well,
I'll be in
that'd
it.
be good.
hey, there's a booty.
With Sally Struthers.
Oh, there's the girlfriend that yelled at him all day long.
Yeah.
Why in these movies there's always like a band on the beach, playing? It's
Because the 60s were cool.
Yeah.
Then the
this
hippies
is
came
a
back
horror-
and the hippies ruined everything.
Yeah. See, this is a
Stupid
horror
hippies.
movie about a radioactive monster that comes out of the ocean. So therefore, we got to have a beach party, and we got to have a bad band, and we got to get bikers on what are those Triumphs? And,
Didn't they already have Godzilla?
That's
Yeah,
when Buddy
Godzilla
Holly was
didn't
still
have-
alive.
yeah, Godzilla didn't have cool like striped shirts like that, or biker
Oh.
gangs.
You just had a radioactive creature come out of the ocean, isn't that,
Yeah.
The Godzilla show isn't bad. The second season's out. I'm waiting for all the episodes before I watch it.
So, see that scar right there?
Yeah.
Godzilla?
No, that's where a June bug. I was looking up over the top of a truck too in Alabama, and June bug hit me right there and
Oh, man.
popped me in the forehead.
I just want, like something to keep them out of my mouth, and not one of those COVID masks. Because, when I'm riding a bicycle, it's like physical activity, so you kind of need to be able to breathe.
Right.
And so
Just get a-
COVID masks are the
I
question.
suggest just getting a Harley bandana.
Yeah.
Yeah, look a little badass there, Tony. Get a Harley one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Steve's becoming a Chihuahua.
Aren't we
Yo
all?
quiero Taco Bell. Oh, yo quiero Taco Bell.
Here, lizard, lizard, lizard.
That's the thing, is Chihuahuas, they're not always Chihuahuas. They're like bigger, handsome dogs, and then when they get old, they become Chihuahuas. And just shake and yell at people.
Yeah, because I was just thinking that'd be scary, like a 80-pound Chihuahua that's bold as head. That's
that'd be scary.
yeah.
And
Steve
they're already
Go ahead.
they're already mean as hell at 3 pounds. You know.
Yeah.
I know.
There was Bob's in Pondicherry when we used to go down there. They had a big. Was it Sugar? They had a big Chihuahua, like a big Chihuahua. It was like a medium-sized dog, and he was a lot more what do you call it? Mild-tempered than the little ones.
But Chihuahuas are sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I hear static. Oh, the microphone.
It's you.
Yeah, I hit my microphone. This is Scooter.
Hey, Scooter.
Yeah, I get along with Chihuahuas generally.
You won't get along with this one. He hates everybody but me.
Yeah, that's what they say about all of them, though.
Oh.
Well, he probably hates you too, though, Steve. But somebody's got to feed him, so. Yeah.
I'm the only one who could put his harness on and take it off, and if he got something, I'm the only one who could take it away from him.
Okay, yeah, well, I'm not saying I could do any of that.
Yeah.
The only thing he won't let me do is clip his nails.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to go somewhere else with that one for a second.
He won't let me cut his nuts off. He's already got that cut off.
He won't let me touch his nuts.
Yeah, what's wrong with you, Scooter? Can I watch it? Never
There
mind.
you go.
Oh, there we go. What's that?
Well, it's George Washington. He's finally emerged.
And he's got a bunch of hot dogs in his mouth.
Yeah.
I think they accidentally created a Cthulhu.
Yeah.
You know, funny, that live action right there does not look like the background behind the monster in any monster film. Is that the Beach Boys?
No,
They're
wish
on
they
the
were.
beach.
But you know, Fender was doing a lot of product placement back then, so they all had like brand new Fenders, and those look like those. What are those? The Fender Jaguar or the Jazz Master, whatever that has the. It's sort of the not Telecaster or Stratocaster. They're trying to get everybody to switch.
I think the Jaguar was the guitar and the bass was the jazz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Timmy.
Cthulhu, the sea monster, and Johnny and Scott were friends.
With hot dogs in his mouth.
Hey, Timmy.
Hi.
You want to pet my puppy?
Yeah, just get that cat out of the way.
That's what Will Smith should have said. He should have come up there and said that instead of slapping Chris Rock.
Oh, you
Hey,
wanna
you
pet
wanna
my
pet my puppy?
You ask me them dumb questions all the time. I just wanted to get back.
I don't ask dumb questions.
Okay, silly.
Welcome to Boys Beware 2.
He's my...
Everybody was skinny back then. Oh my god.
That or they just did casting calls for skinny people and left the fat ones at home.
Go watch Leonard Skinner playing Freebird in Oakland, 77. It's like a whole stadium full of skinny people.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So I was thinking, was Sally Struthers, was she fat before?
No.
I mean, before she did the feeding the starving African kids? Or
no, she ate it all. That's why she got
Yeah, she was eating.
that's kind of what the joke was. But I got to thinking, who would have cast her to begin with for something like that?
She was hot during All in the Family.
Yeah, but in the 80s, it's like, did they think that maybe hey, let's get the Archie Bunker's daughter, she's hot, and they didn't bother to look at her in the last 10 years or something?
Well, in her defense, she didn't really steal the food from starving children. She had already eaten the starving children. She didn't want to waste the food.
No, there was
Sally, if you're watching this, come on the show. Defend yourself.
Yeah, that'll happen. But no, Wendy's. A couple of years ago, they had a TV commercial campaign, and they had the actual Wendy, the daughter of Dave Thomas. You know, not Dave Thomas from the
Dave Thomas and Rick
SCTV.
Moran.
Hey,
The other.
Pick off, hey.
and his actual daughter, who was what flapdoodle thing, Wendy, the actual Wendy, but and she was doing the commercials, and the problem is she was a little bit heavy set. And so everybody said, "Oh, she's eating all those cheeseburgers." Yeah, whoopee do. And then
Actually, she's been on a couple of Wendy's commercials here lately too.
What are those guys fighting?
How does she look now? Well, she's got to be old now.
Yeah, she's probably in her 50s, 60s. She goes, "I'm Wendy," you know. And then,
but that was about 10 years ago, and everybody was just, "Oh my God, she's fat. Blah, blah, blah. She eats cheeseburgers. That's why she's fat." I said, "Yeah, that's because skinny people don't eat." I don't know.
Well, Dave Thomas started off as an exec with KFC, so it probably started off there. And didn't the new company that bought Wendy's out or KFC out piss him off, and that's why he started Wendy's, because he was going to put them out or something? Or
no,
Wait,
he
Dave
started.
Thomas?
He started building Lamborghini sports cars because Ferrari. No, I don't know what I'm talking about.
That was for Ferruccio Lamborghini.
So what, did she still have the red hair and pigtails?
I guess I didn't see.
Well, I don't know if she had the pigtails, but she had the red hair.
Did she still smell like grease?
Did she still have the blouse that says "Mom" on it?
I don't know. That guy there's kind of a little chunker.
Hey, you just step on my
I
dick.
I can hear you.
Wait, those two just fought and now they're kissing and making up?
Yeah. Every boy's book back in the 50s and 60s, the two main characters, the two dudes, would beat the living shit out of each other. And after about an hour of just, like They Live kind of fighting, where they're bouncing off the walls and everything, after all that, they're the best of friends from there on.
Yeah.
That's how you get to be friends. Yeah.
That was me and Putt. Me and Putt really didn't like each other a whole lot when we first met each other back in 7th grade.
You didn't like each other when you were on BabbleGab very much.
Yeah.
They had a guy in the background wearing a Speedo. I'm like, wow, Speedos were around back then.
Oh, yeah.
That's a girl.
No, there was a guy there, yeah. Back to the Beach Boys again.
It would have been tougher to wear a Speedo back then because nobody shaved back then.
And
Well,
the thing
guys
is, back
don't
then, you
shave.
just ran up to a random chick and just grabbed her and just started kissing her.
Yeah. Well, back then you could get away with it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how you got laid back then.
You get slapped like 9 out of 10 times.
How do you think Wally got laid so much back then?
Yeah, but exactly.
Must have thought it had something to do with the beaver.
He
He had experience with the beaver.
But you know what? Women back then, they slapped the guy and then they're kissing a second later.
Yeah.
The beaver.
Oh,
was
yeah.
bird.
I saw that meme. It says what was the most thing said on TV. It was like, Ward, you were a little hard on the beaver last night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a rock and roll story for you.
Uh-oh.
And before that rock and roll story, I started on the new album today. I started the first song. It just doesn't end, does it?
You just have to.
All right, go ahead.
So, Red made the song "Make It With You" in 1970 when the group leader David Gates returned home to Tulsa, Oklahoma, where his mother was throwing a big reception party to celebrate the return of the young chart-conquering hero. The newspaper, television, and radio press turned up, hoping to play up the whole local boy does good PR angle. In a widely circulated interview, Mrs. Gates proudly told the world just how pleased as punch she was with her son's recent success. She then told them, in complete candor, that she just couldn't understand why he had to call his new hit record "Naked With You."
That's what I always say when I hear it. I want to get naked with you.
Well, I guess that's what she actually thought he said.
Yeah. I mean, it's just so easy to put that in there. I think I did record a parody of that once.
Unless she's just a jokester.
Could be.
Now, these old movies, Tony, the creatures coming out of the ocean, creature from the black. Is this all before they discovered that sharks were just terrifying in the water? Or?
Well,
They don't
sharks
come out of
can't-
the ocean much.
Yeah, they don't. They don't walk very well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except on the
Can you
Pink
imagine-
Panther.
Is that
Can you
creature gonna
imagine
grab
Jaw?
that bitch?
Can you imagine Jaws coming out of the water and crawling up on the beach?
I'll tell you what I couldn't stand was when they put sharks in tornadoes. Sharknado. Give me a break.
That was an
Oh,
underrated movie. That was one of the better movies ever.
What's he got to do with all those hot dogs? Yeah.
Feed him to her. Here,
I
shove this
thought
meat
I
in.
would have made a sci-fi movie where a tornado went over like a sewage plant, a big one, and it called Shitstorm.
Too close to real life.
Yeah, too soon.
I'm going to go get a refill, guys. I'll be right back.
Yeah,
I gave the
never
beaver
seen
a
it
hot
again.
bath. It was a little worse for wear.
I'm not in such good shape myself.
I gotta go get.
Hey,
a beer
Mrs.
hot
Clear,
bath.
you want to mess around tonight?
Oh, look, chocolate syrup's dripping down her leg.
This is disgusting, Tony.
Yeah, it is. Now that's disgusting.
Ew. Gross.
Oh no, this is.
Darren used to hate that when people would kiss.
He's biting that female.
Where'd Darren go?
He had to get a piss or something.
Yeah.
Oh.
See, now the hot dog monster is going back in the water. He's had his bitch for the day. These are the kind of movies that Mystery Science Theater 3000 would make cracks about.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, he didn't even finish eating her? Jeez, what a crappy monster. And them dumbass Beach Boys are so plain. Barbra Streisand. I shaved my armpit.
Her nose is about 3 sizes too small. Grew 3 sizes that day.
Oh, no.
So how you doing, Wendy Lou? We're just trying to get this thing going.
And now the latest hit from Barbra Streisand. Oh,
That's not nice to Chewy.
I know. You got a picture with Chewy. I think I did too.
Boy, he was huge.
Yeah, he was. He was
I
tall
looked like
too.
a little kid. Do what?
He was tall too.
Ew.
Yeah, I've never seen others. You're stepping on my Wookiee dick.
We're all good. I was just telling them before you got here, I finished the album today and submitted it, the new one. So working on the new one now.
Yeah. Cool.
But I worked all week on that dang thing, and last night I went to bed at like midnight, just trying to. Oh, that's what I was trying to say. I'm not trying to nitpick the songs; they nitpick me.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why I would love to have the song just be perfect and put it away.
Those damn songs.
Oh, it is. It's just like, hey, Timmy, listen to that little drum beat there. Listen to your voice there. You know, you never liked the way you sang that, do you? It's like, I just want to go to bed.
Or that meme where somebody's in bed and the brain is kind of like floating over their head. And it's always
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The the thought bubble. No, that's weird.
Well, it's not a thought bubble. It's like the brain is. It's like 3 a.m. and the brain is like telling you something that's you can only think of it. Hey, you remember that kid that picked on you when you're 10? I just want to go to sleep. What happened to Gottschalk? Oh, he just said he was leaving.
Yeah, that you're talking about that. It reminds me of the Brady movie where Jan kept hearing voices. You know, I'm picturing the voices talking to you like that. Oh, Timmy. What?
Jan,
Turn
she
my
was-
head. Huh?
Jan in that she was older than everybody
Was she?
in that movie. Well, maybe not older than Shelley Long, but she was older than all the kids.
Yeah, she did quite a bit. She was funny, and I think she did scary movies. Some of the scary movies.
She's perfect, Jan. I can only picture her as Jan. She's more Jan than the
Eve
original.
Plum.
Yeah.
Yeah, I liked her better than I did Eve Plum for some reason.
Yeah. Almost all of them.
Yeah. And the girl that got to play Marcia, I mean, spitting
She was
image of
hot. No, she
Yeah.
was hotter than Maureen McCormick.
Marcia. Yes, Greg. That was.
Well,
perfect.
when she was walking out of the pool, walking down the. Oh my gosh!
Oh yeah, she was hot. She was in the Wedding Singer too.
I've never seen that.
She was
I'm guessing I know who you're talking about.
Drew Barrymore's best friend in there. Yeah, talking about the girl who played Marcia Brady in the Brady movie.
She was in a Burger King commercial too.
Was she really?
Yep.
I mean, she is a spitting image of Maureen McCormick.
Oh, she looked better.
Do you think?
Oh yeah.
Well, yeah, I guess so. She had more rounded figure.
Yeah, Maureen McCormick looked like a guy.
Oh, my nose!
Bullshit.
Oh, bullshit. Yeah, what's worse is Christopher Knight. He looked like a guy. That was pathetic.
He did an album with her, with McCormick.
Wait, Chris Knight?
Yeah, they did an
They said
album
he couldn't
together.
sing. They said he couldn't sing.
No, but you know how Hollywood is. They try to milk him
stopped
for everything they
anybody,
got.
Do what?
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 Never stopped anybody else, Steve.
Oh, well, that's true.
So they did a photo shoot with them, and the pictures. There was one that he hated of him,
Mm-hmm.
and
And with his pants down.
no, it was just he didn't look like him. His face looked stupid. You know, it's just a bad picture. You know, like somebody will tag you on Facebook, and it's like, oh shit, take that down.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
kind of like that, and that's the one they used anyway. And so he never even listened to the album because of it. He never promoted it, or I don't blame him. It's a terrible picture of him.
Yeah.
Uh,
Did you know that penguins live all the way up to the equator?
Yep.
That's pretty tall.
Yeah.
Or short type. But I thought they were in the North Pole with Santa.
No, that's elves.
I don't know. They look alike.
Hi, Fidesco. How you doing? Well, if they're in Antarctica, shouldn't that picture be upside down?
It is.
Yeah.
It is, but Zoom fixes it.
Oh,
Yeah. Automatic, yeah.
Fidesco here, and Lewis here, and Wendy here, and
Look at those consoles.
maybe
inside.
Kendra.
I've been in these consoles, this bridge so long, I need to start dusting.
Yeah.
Something
Ooh.
keeps it.
Oh, is that a
Pajama
sleepover?
orgy. Yeah, it's a
They're
pajama
gonna,
orgy.
they're gonna do pillow fights and tickling.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Dressed like
I
that,
like
which kind of ruins the effect.
Yeah, they ought to put that public service thing that you play once in a while, Tony, the voiceover for this one. He is homosexual.
Do you remember the first? Yeah, you remember the first season of Chips? Instead of having that classroom, it's like when they would they'd be done with their assignment for the day, and they'd all have beds and they'd all have pillow fights. It was just the first season.
Yeah.
I saw something recently with Robert Pine in it. Man, he got old.
Yeah.
Well, he was old in Chips.
Not that old.
Seemed like it.
Do you think Chris, his son, looks like him or not?
I don't think so.
Little.
I haven't seen him enough to even be able to gauge a reference.
Oh, and Chris Pine is totally turned against any Star Trek. He flat out said it's become too woke.
Well, he started that shit.
No, not him.
Well, he shouldn't have driven that Corvette off the cliff.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah, that's the problem. Yeah. Well, that was the actor who played the younger Kirk.
Yeah, I thought that was Anakin, little Annie.
Anakin. No.
No. Ba-deep, 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 ba-deep. Yeah, they had Ben Kenobi come out. Beep, beep, beep. That's all. Beep, beep, beep. That's all, folks.
John Lennon comes out. John, that's not all. I'm not done yet, Paul. John, what are we doing?
I'll have to have a drink before I do that again. The Beatles stuff.
Well, get the lint out.
Huh? Oh, I can't. Yeah.
So you're not allowed to drink while you got lint?
Because I can't swear off meat because I'm a meat eater.
Oh, well, you try to swear me off now. I see how you...
Yeah. No, if I didn't eat meat, then I would just have to eat processed food, and that's not something I should be doing with my.
Wendy Williams was like a doorknob. She ate meat.
Huh?
Eh, never mind.
Well, if you eat meat and donuts, it doesn't count.
Yeah, I would like to. Wouldn't it be cool to get some of the cast of Porky's on here?
We did.
They're all dead now.
The only one that's got is Wyatt Knight and Tony Ganos. Well, Beulah Ballbreaker.
Yeah.
I liked
I mean,
Bill.
like the kids. Oh,
liked-
Bill Harrier or William Harrier.
Yeah.
And played Billy. He played Billy.
Right.
He played.
What?
His name is Mark Harrier or Harrier.
Right, but he played Billy. He was a tall guy. I thought he was the funniest on the.
He was also the smartest, I think.
Something like that. He was almost like the Putt when Putt was skinny. You know, when he was a teenager, he kind of reminded me of him. He was kind of the. He's still kind of had it most together, but was still funny.
I guess if we were to recreate Porky's, I guess I would have to play the part of Pee-wee, I guess.
Yeah, you'd definitely be Pee-wee.
I'd be Boss Hog.
Boss Hog.
Yeah.
And we're talking about Porky's. Did you ever see Porky's?
I could only be I could only be meat because that I do his voice.
Yeah.
But I don't look anything like him.
Oh, well, I don't look anything like Pete. Well, maybe I do.
I guess I could be Billy.
Just don't be.
I'm too silly to be Billy.
I can see myself waking up every morning and measuring it like he did.
Yeah. Just don't be a hero.
Just do it before he wakes up so he doesn't catch you.
Yeah.
Oh.
If we were the Dukes of Hazzard.
Allie could be Wendy Williams. Go ahead.
No, if we were Dukes of Hazzard. Gutschuk would be Tony would be Boss Hog, I think.
Who would be Enos? Or is it Enos? Or no, Roscoe. I mean,
I guess I would have to be Gutschuk since he's the police chief.
Yeah.
I could be Daisy Duke.
What?
I'll be the General Lee.
There you go. What do you got?
Be a fat man in restaurant.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, Darren's sort of a Luke.
That's what gets me. There was a TV show on every week, had a car with a Confederate flag on the top, a horn that played Dixie, a characters named Jefferson Davis and Beauregard, and everything was fine. Nobody exploded.
I know.
And because the left hadn't decided it was all racist.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't decide what their cause was going to be yet.
Monster Strike Again.
It was the Ice Age back then, I think.
Yeah.
All right, so here's a question for smart people, or people who just know things occasionally. The Confederate flag, is it a different thing in UK? I mean, is it some kind of UK flag signifying something else and we just used it too?
Well, it's sort of semi-patterned after the flag of Scotland, the cross of St. Andrew. The Scottish flag is a blue background with a white diagonal X.
Okay. Because I've watched English shows and Canadian shows, and sometimes they have rebel flags. I'm like, I wonder what that's all about.
You know the British flag, the Union Jack, right? That's because the flag of England is a white flag with a red cross, and
Right.
the flag of Scotland is a blue flag with a white diagonal cross. And what they did was they just put one on top of the other, and that's the British Union Jack.
Yeah, but that's got like bars going every which direction and stuff.
Yeah.
I would recognize that.
Right.
This is the actual blue cross with white stars on a red background that
Yeah.
I'm talking about.
Mhm.
Maybe they just like it.
Well, that wasn't for the whole Confederacy. I think that was just the Army of Northern Virginia, the battle flag.
Oh, really?
Do you still have that Confederate flag that you got at the demolition derby there? You had that forever.
No, I don't remember it.
Oh. I'm trying to think what the difference is between the Swiss flag and the Swiss is a red cross, right?
I think so.
So I'm thinking the Greek flag. That's blue. It's like a blue cross or
Yeah, a
something.
lot of
I
them are
don't know.
real similar. You really have to look close to see what the difference is.
So Darren said that the other show that he saved me from getting hit by a train. Well, I saved Darren from our dad
Ah,
because Darren hated doll commercials, and whenever there'd be a doll commercial, he'd cover his ears and close his eyes. And Dad was saying something to him, and all of a sudden, there's his ears covered and his eyes closed, and Dad was like, "Motherfucker." I'm like, no, he's watching a doll commercial. He does that every time. He's like, oh, okay. I won't beat his ass this time. Lewis says, hi, Mr. Steve. Thanks for always being here.
Hey.
That's motivation for you, Steve.
mm.
Yeah, it is.
You guys seen the Grease meme?
No.
Where they're playing the "Tell me more, tell me more." Did he go very far? Tell me more, tell me more. And then they put in from Pulp Fiction, does he look like a bitch?
Oh,
Because it goes right along with the music.
okay.
Ah.
Does he look like a bitch?
I'll be right back.
Uh-oh.
Well, she actually says it in one of, she's like, my erection.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Yay. Fairlane.
Andrew Dice Clay invented those cars,
Yeah.
if I remember it correctly.
He invented shitty movies too.
I don't remember it being bad, but I had different tastes for
Ah.
comedy back then. Most of the comedies I rewatch now, I'm like, I don't understand why I ever thought that was funny.
Yeah.
I still laugh at Airplane.
Oh,
I was going to say Airplane's the exception. It's still funny.
Caddyshack is still pretty funny.
I never really got into Caddyshack. I can watch it, and enjoy is a strong word, but mild enjoyment. It doesn't bother me, but I never thought it was hilarious.
I could be flipping through channels and the last 5 minutes of Caddyshack be left on, and I stop and watch it. It's like,
Yeah,
I'm like mesmerized by it.
yeah. Hunt for Red October. It's like that for
I
me.
do that.
Yeah.
I watch that too.
If they
I
had just
also
waited
watch
2
Glory.
years. Oh, there you go. If they had just waited 2 more years, because they had with all that trouble to build the fake Russian submarine. If they'd have waited 2 years, they could have got the real one for a 6-pack of vodka.
Right. Well, and they were in trouble because they were making the movie right as the Soviet Union was collapsing. So they were like, shit, all right, we've got to move this back a couple years.
We surely
Or they should have done it like Das Boot. They built that sub for Das Boot, and then they were doing it at the same time as Raiders of the Lost Ark, so they used it there too.
Ah, there you go. The Hunt for Red October is one of the 3 movies me and Putt went and watched in one night.
Oh, really? That you didn't trick him into watching?
Yeah. Well, actually, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade was another one because it came out at the same time as Hunt for, and Glory was the third one. All 3 of those movies were in the theaters at the same time.
Oh, cool. I don't know if I saw Hunt for Red October in the theater.
I did.
I may have.
Are we yet?
Yep.
Are we there yet?
No, I always remember it because the way it opened was Ramius and the other guy, and the Jurassic Park guy, and it looked like they were just standing, just on in a bay, just looking out on the ocean, just BS with each other. As the shot opens up and they see it's the conning tower of this giant submarine. I thought that was a cool effect. It only works once, though. After that, you don't really doesn't have the same impact.
Right.
And then they play like the most badass national anthem ever,
Yeah.
The Russians have classical music pretty much figured out,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
I agree. Their national anthem just kind of rocks that. I don't know what they're saying, but I'm sure I could get a translation.
I'm guessing that was communist era.
Yes.
I don't imagine they still kept the same national anthem from before.
Oh no, they do.
Did they? So it was pre.
No, you guys are cross purposes here. It was the Soviet national anthem, yeah. Because the old Russian Empire national anthem, I think that was the Tchaikovsky's 1812 overture, with the cannons boom boom.
Was that it?
I think that was, yeah.
Interesting.
But the Russian Federation now uses the same tune from the Soviet national anthem, but I don't think it's the same words anymore.
Yeah. It's whatever Russian for
we embrace capitalism.
They skipped capitalism and went straight to crony capitalism.
Oligarchs.
Well, the oligarchs all beat feet after the Ukraine war started.
Yep.
A lot of them went to
There was
Israel.
a bunch of oligarchs, and then Putin had them killed and made new oligarchs, and they were more well behaved.
Well, there was like a traffic jam in one of the harbors in Israel where all those giant yachts were all coming in.
Right.
Nowhere to park them all.
Having a giant yacht seems like it's kind of trouble.
Pretty much.
If I ever get rich, super rich, the first thing I'm going to do. Another slightly related topic, but the first thing I'm going to do is hire somebody to just worry about shit that I don't want to worry about.
Then you got to worry
Hire
about him.
somebody else to do it.
Yeah. But anyway, I think I figured out the ultimate superpower. I don't know if I told you guys this. Hiring the right person for the job. So I could do that, and I could say I've got $1,000 I want to get rich off of. And out of all the people in the world, I would find the right person for that job. And I get rich, then I could do anything I wanted. Because I'd always get the right lawyer for that, or the right accountant, or whatever. It's not an exciting movie-worthy superpower. Although the Deadpool ability to regrow your junk, if needed, would probably be.
That'll come in handy.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm a neat guy. Is this still the same movie?
I was going to say, Tony, say something.
Huh?
Okay, I just wanted to get a look at the girl.
Well, wait till he plays some of the other ones he hasn't played in a while.
Yeah.
You'll really enjoy those.
Yeah.
Next Comic-Con I go to, I think I'll go as a Klingon in a skirt.
There you go.
Probably
Was it
get your ass beat.
Was it a male or female Klingon?
It was a male.
The male.
Sort of.
And it wasn't a kilt?
Nope.
Yeah, he was. He was.
And he
That
was
chick
gay.
ain't wearing pants.
He was.
He would wear pants once in a while, but then he'd wear a skirt, and he was gay too.
Yeah.
No, I was saying the girl behind there.
Oh.
I don't think she's wearing any pants.
Never mind. That was my subconscious talking. Or is that subconscious? Oh,
Subconscious. But knowing you.
I thought it was subconscious. No, that's self-conscious. No.
Subconscious is something you
No
don't
such
care
thing.
whether it's right or wrong.
Oh, I'm self-conscious about
It's
that.
below feeling bad about.
My subconscious or subconscious. See, I never get those straight. It's subconscious.
See, Steve's not from this planet, so like English isn't really his first language, and
Yeah.
pop culture is not really.
English is my second language.
Oh, good.
Steve is stupid. It's my subconscious speaking.
Yeah.
Subconscious. I don't know. Now I gotta look it up.
Now you got me
Forget?
thinking about that word that bothers me.
Oh,
I can't remember it.
I remember. I think it was Gottschalk who was like posting stuff in the chat in our little group chat on Facebook, and it said David Gottschalk repost or replied to their self.
Yes.
Their self.
No, yeah. Yeah.
There is
I
no such
deleted those
word
out
as
'cause I-
their self.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I've
Their
been
is
using
plural, so it would be their selves
themselves.
or themselves.
Yeah, themselves. I don't think there is such a word as their self, is there?
Yeah, Facebook invented it.
Oh, I
Yeah, they're
know.
making up all sorts of shit.
Woke word.
Lul
Okay.
polish.
Yeah. Okay, I've been using subconscious in the wrong text. That's because I need to start saying it's my alter ego. Instead, I'm his alter ego.
No.
Or should our subconscious is better? Oh, it doesn't
Yeah.
fucking matter. It's just stupid idiotic crap. Sorry, I slipped into Tony mode. Hello. I love reverb.
Yay. So does everybody else.
Hey, they did that on Captain Marvel as Shazam every Saturday morning. Shazam.
With Jim Neighbors playing him, didn't he?
Yeah. Shazam.
Now, what was it was Shazam was like an anagram of all. It was like Solomon, Herbert.
Herbert. Solomon, Zeus, Atlas.
Shazam?
Beaky.
Who was H then?
I have the opening to Shazam, but we get a copyright strike.
Need to get this on Rumble.
We keep saying that.
Well, we have to get together and figure out how we're going to do it because I don't think you can have joint accounts on Rumble like YouTube. So it had to be well funked out because we don't want a repeat of what happened to Brilliant Garbage Channel and just lose access to it.
I don't understand that why you lost access to it.
You can't
Because
remember
they
his
want-
password for.
No, I remember my password, but now they want a recovery phone number. And they showed a phone number that I don't even recognize. It had to have been from when I was married or something.
You know, I have
That's what it
BabbleGab
was.
right here. I'm switching accounts. Okay, I'm switched to BabbleGab under my account now.
I wish you could switch to Brilliant Garbage.
Oh, I was thinking Brilliant Garbage or BabbleGab. Okay, never mind.
Well,
I don't-
one's brilliant and the other isn't.
Yeah.
Not all garbage can be brilliant.
He was
Or
pretty
brilliant
brilliant, though.
pebbles. Ah.
Oh shit!
Yep.
I knew Transforma when I got to release it tomorrow for April Fool's Day.
Ah.
That was another thing I've been working tediously on. Goodness.
Are you in the middle of something, Tim?
No.
Okay, I didn't know if you were pausing for dramatic effect. I didn't want to step on your dick. Start my new job tomorrow.
Oh yeah, do you?
Yep.
And because you
Oh shit.
Well, same job, new company owns it.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Timmy's done that like 2 or 3 times in the past like 2 years.
Seems like it.
Yeah.
So, did you find out about your vacation days?
Oh, they're going to pay him out.
Vacation away.
But then,
Wouldn't that suck if they didn't pay him out and then you could have taken all those days off and you didn't?
yeah, no, they'll pay him. They're paying him. Certain people in certain states got it today, and then other states are going to get it in like a week. But now we're
Everybody.
switching to unlimited PTO, so we'll see how that goes.
Unlimited
So you just don't have to show
PTO.
up. You just don't have to show up.
It's like a
Pretty
teacher.
much. I think there's probably a limit. They just don't officially keep it on their books.
Well, no,
So-
Steve had he does his news of the weird during the show, and he had a guy in Germany or France or Sweden, place I don't give a crap about, and the guy called in sick in like 1986 and just never called in unsick.
I remember that.
and retired from the job.
And you got I'm tired. You got a paycheck
Yeah.
ever since then.
He's my hero.
George Costanza.
The only way they caught him, I actually read this story. The only way they caught him is they were giving him his 20 years of service award, and
Nobody knew him.
yeah, nobody knew him or could find him.
We have a PTO day allotment, but that doesn't include sick days. So I think the sick days are that's a whole different. That's kind of like that, almost that unlimited thing. So I mean, if I actually call in sick, that doesn't go against my PTO time.
Oh, interesting.
But the thing is I don't do that. I called in sick like when Wendy and I got sick from our trip. I still tried to go to work and keep the queue, on top and then I would leave. So I at least try to work a couple hours a day, even when I was sick. And so it's like, in last year I didn't call in sick once the whole year. And the year before I had COVID and called in sick a little bit. But yeah, I hardly ever do unless I really, really am sick.
I do it all the time. That's just throwing free money away.
I know it seems like everybody in my team calls in sick all the time. I have a headache. I'm not going to go to work today. It's like, gee whiz.
The problem with my company's sick time is it does not roll over, and you lose it at the end of the year, and it starts over. So it's like, yeah, you're encouraging us to take 2 weeks of sick time off.
Well, that's my PTO. We got to use that up at the end of the year. So, I mean, I have no problem using up the PTO.
I probably told you this before. I had a friend years ago who called off because said his mother passed away, but the next day she was okay. Literally, that's true story. That he did it.
She got better.
Yeah, she got better. What a stupid idiot.
It's a miracle.
She turned me into a newt. I got better.
That was my absolute favorite line from that movie is, there's no pleasing some people. That's just what Jesus did.
What
Yeah.
movie? What movie?
That was a different. We were on different movies. He's talking about Life of Brian.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen that in years.
Oh, yeah.
I did.
Same- Go ahead.
I said I was doing Holy Grail.
Yeah.
Turned me into a newt.
True.
Oh, the Holy Grail. Is the Holy
Now,
Grail
watch
the one
closely.
that-
The cars don't actually hit.
Well, they can't ruin cars.
It's
Exactly.
like throwing
You
a
didn't have the
punch, but with a. Is that what they call throwing an accident? So throwing a punch.
Right.
Yeah. Well, they
Throwing a punch.
can't. Those are pricey props, so they probably can't wreck them. So they do this with the camera here where it looks like they hit.
Yeah, they were antiques. You don't want to just crash antiques.
Here, you hit me. Well, then you hit me first. Oh, okay. here first.
See, back then, drunk driving was funny.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. So we were at the car meet a couple weeks ago, Darren and I. Guy has a really nice mint condition 70 AMX. And he goes to the meets, he's one of the car club guys. And so I finally get to sit with him and his wife, and I put my foot in my mouth. I'm like, so how long have you had that since it was new? And I'm like, I think that's a rude thing. Because, it's, in my mind, it's still like 2010, and it's like, shit, I'm sure he was old enough, but I gotta watch. I shouldn't say that anymore. I wouldn't try to be mean, but the guy probably was, in his 70s, so he could have if he was young when he bought it. But
back in the 50s, MAD stood for Mothers Are Drunk Drivers.
Or Valium, they take Valium. Is that what they used to?
I thought it was maybe another drink.
Yeah.
I thought it was a magazine.
Mad,
It's women in the 60s, and they liked to drink and smoke, as housewives did.
And the pills.
The pills, that's what I was thinking, the Mother's Little Helper, the Valium. Yeah.
That's why Virginia talks like this, because she smokes more than Steve does.
All hands on
my
deck.
My parents back in the 60s, I think, were the only adults I knew who didn't smoke.
Really?
Of course, still had ashtrays all over the house. And I still made ashtrays for them in school out of clay.
Yeah, I did that for my dad. I made him an ashtray and he never smoked a day in his life.
So, Darren, Timmy, are you guys going to go outside and watch? Are you guys going to go outside tomorrow and watch the giant rocket go to the moon for the first time?
Yay!
Which rocket is that?
Are they sending that rocket up every 2 days? Because it just seems like every 2 days that damn rocket's going up.
Now, wait a minute. I could see rockets launch from here. I have before.
Well, the
when's it
Artemis is launching tomorrow.
When's it going to happen?
It's going to the moon.
It's going to the moon with manned or unmanned?
Yeah,
you can't go to the moon, man.
It's like the Soviet, that when they launch it, it's manned. When after something goes wrong, it's like, oh no, there was nobody on that.
So is it going to have astronauts on it or no?
It depends on if it makes it or not.
Oh yeah, because we really didn't go to the moon back then. Yeah.
I'm going to break your head off. I'm going to break your fucking head off.
I was being sarcastic.
No, what they're doing now, if you actually want to know what's going on, just in case you do, yes, it's manned. They are not landing on the moon. They're going to the moon. They're going to orbit the moon, and they're going to come.
Orbit.
Oh, we're just going to go look.
Well, that's
they
like
find
the other shit works.
Are they going to take pictures of the flag and stuff? Because you can't see the flag and the landing.
Well, they're not going to a sound stage. They're going to the moon.
How do you know? They might be. They did it before.
No, I don't know, because there's no pictures of it from the air.
No, actually, in The Watchmen, they showed him the video of him actually planting the flag.
Mm-hmm.
So it's real.
Yeah, but
James Bond was like chasing after them, and they were all moving in slow motion, and he was running past them.
I'm surprised the Ford drove by.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't, have an episode of The Incredible Hulk where he goes to the moon and then used footage of, the Apollo.
No, that was
mission.
Andy Griffith.
I think Forrest.
Oh, that's right. I went in the junk ship. That's right.
I think Forrest Gump went to the moon or up in the shuttle or something in the book.
In the second book.
Was it?
Second book.
Yeah.
Mama says life is like a shuttlecraft. The cargo bay opens and you get sucked.
Winston, whatever his name is, actually wrote 2. Well, actually, I think he wrote 3.
Winston
And
Churchill.
I can't remember what's the hell's the name? No, I can't remember. Winston Groom, is that his name? He wrote the Forrest Gump books.
Oh, those were books.
Might be. Yeah.
He actually wrote a second or third.
Yeah.
Did he get into Weird Adventures?
Yes, they still get in it.
Well, I'm surprised they never done a Forrest Gump 2.
No,
I don't
like
know
the
if you can
first one
follow
was
that up.
enough. Good grief. I only saw that
I
like
mean,
once.
I only saw it about once also, but
I never even saw it.
it's kind of interesting though because they were trying to get that little kid who played young Forrest to talk like Tom Hanks, but Tom said, "Why don't I just talk like him?" And that's how this came because that's how the little actor talked.
Well, that's was it Haley something Osmo?
Yeah, yeah. Oswald
Wendy says, "I have heard
Oh,
that."
that was Forrest's kid at the end of the movie. There was a different kid who was Forrest at the beginning of the movie.
Oh,
The kid didn't do it very well. I do remember that the kid screwed up his lines because he introduces himself and saying because he's like, "I'm Forrest Gump." It's just like it didn't sound. He's like said Forrest twice.
he
in
was
a row.
trying to do like a comedy, like I'm Forrest Gump.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember him putting a gap. I thought he was just like, "I'm Forrest Gump."
He might have. I don't know. It's been a while.
I just remember it sounded stupid. And Wendy said, "I have heard that the movie is not like the book."
It's not. And then the second book is actually called Gump and Company.
Gump and Company.
Is it like R.J. Bunker's place?
And then the third one is Meet the Gumpers.
Archie Gump.
Meet the Gumpers.
Do you guys remember Shields and Yarnell?
Mm-hmm.
I remember the name.
They did a great robot skit called The Clinkers. Remember that? Let's meet the Clinkers and see what they don't have to say. That I learned how to do the robot like that. It was so cool.
Did they have robot costumes?
No, they were. It was mime. They were doing they did it really good.
Mime is money.
Yeah, and I did that. For a while. Everybody thought that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
They thought it was cool that you watched Shields and
Yarnell, but no, I was doing the robot like they did. And I did a straight, hurt my elbows. I was going to get carried away, and I did a straight robot fall back. Fucked up my elbows. But I stayed in character the whole way down. I was like,
oh, did you see how Rob fainted when he was a robot? I thought that was kind of cool. Where his feet and legs stayed put, and just his knees swiveled, and he fell over backwards.
Oh yeah, kind of like like a cartoonish way of fainting.
Right.
Yeah, but it was actually an accident. It was a happy accident because the 3D model I made. That's basically where I started. I just started with that, and he swiveled and fell. I'm all, oh, that's kind of cool. I'll just leave it at that. Save me
A
work.
lot of things happen from happy accidents too.
It is, and I think that's part of what I think that AI and a lot of that stuff is going to miss.
Yeah, I got a massage once. I got a happy accident. Oh, it's something different.
Oh, it moved.
Yeah.
There was a Seinfeld episode. George was getting a massage from a male masseuse, and he was telling Jerry it moved. So he was wondering if he was gay because it's like.
Jerry should have said, well, obviously, yes.
Jerry should have said, you needed that to prove that you were gay? We knew it all along.
I actually have a clip. I don't know if you heard it. I played on the morning show before. Oh, who does this? Famous comedian. He's getting a massage, and he says it's, getting an erection unusual during a massage. And the masseuse says, oh, no, it happens all the time. And he says, good, you mind getting it up my face?
And a male massage person is a masseur.
Yeah, masseur, yeah.
Masseur.
Oui, monsieur.
So what's the difference between a masseur and a masseuse?
Testicles.
One's male, one's female, Steve. Don't ask me to explain that to you. Ask your wife.
Wait, a masseuse?
There's people in the Supreme Court who don't even know.
That's true. That's true. Can you define woman? Well, let me think.
Hear me roar. And she gets up on the table and says, I want to hear me roar, bitch.
Hear me, bitch.
Please hear me roar.
What are you doing here, Wesley? I'm roaring.
So tell me, Wesley, why are you here?
Why are you roaring?
See the USA and Chef. I can't really do it.
I mean, Wesley did a great Dinah Shore that day. Oh man.
Well, she interviewed him on her show, so
Yeah.
he has a leg up on that.
And apparently she actually said that. Tell me why you're here, or what do
I
you
think
do?
I made up that part. No, but he said that she was a terrible interviewer. He said
Oh,
that she
yeah.
would just be looking at while he's answering her, she'd just be looking at her card for the next question, not even pay attention. And she'd get up.
Yeah.
So Wesley, why are you here?
So Wesley's probably being sarcastic then, I guess. Why are you here?
No, I made up the why are you here? That was that.
Oh, I thought he said okay.
No, he didn't say that.
Why are you?
Actually, Terry. I think Terry made that up later on.
Why are you here?
Why are you here?
I mean, Dinah Shore did seem like a bubblehead, you know.
I miss Wesley. I wish he could come on our show again.
Yeah. Well,
Are you going to go down to St. Petersburg and see if you get Robbie Wrist back on again?
I could. I mean,
What is he going to?
as long as I don't talk about politics, we'll be fine.
Well, we didn't talk about politics the last time.
No, it was great. Of course, we caught it at just the right time because we did the show in 2015.
Before Trump thing came along.
Right.
Yeah, but I've seen him. I've seen him a few times at the cons, and he did. I think he's capable of talking about other stuff.
Yeah.
I think he's one of those keyboard warriors, the Facebook keyboard warriors, because it's like they don't have anything to say, and then it's like when Charlie Kirk Floofeed, I just quoted the last thing that he tweeted, which was about Jesus, and I said, "R.I.P. Charlie." And guess who comes out of the woodwork? Robbie Wrist, Cousin Oliver. I'm like, blah, 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 blah.
Well, he's bitching because you were remembering Charlie Crist. Or Charlie
Not
Crist.
Charlie Chris. Charlie Kirk. Yeah.
Kirk.
Yeah,
Kirk
he was, when it's my birthday or something else or something means a lot. They don't say anything and say something. It's not even, I don't even consider it political.
I would have been the same way if, I can't stand Nancy Pelosi, but if something had happened to her, I would have shown respect, and rest in peace and that kind of stuff,
I wouldn't have. I'd have just left it alone.
Yeah, I would have just kept my mouth shut.
Yeah.
Well, I was trying to be nice.
It's kind of what Trump needs to do is just keep his mouth shut on some of that stuff.
And everybody knows he can't. He's not that. He's
Good luck with that.
Well, we kind of elected Fred Flintstone, so that's what you get. You can't elect Fred Flintstone and say, "Why does he act like Fred Flintstone?"
Yeah.
Can't get a dog and then say, "Why is he licking his balls?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
I lick my balls and everybody knows it.
I just step on dicks.
They're just showing off.
You like me and step on my dick. That sounded more like Jimmy Stewart. I can't do Jimmy Stewart. I wish I could.
Clarence, where's Clarence?
That sounded like Steinfeld.
They were pretty close, weren't they?
What was it? Like every time an angel farts, your insurance? I don't remember the exact line.
Every time an angel farts.
Your insurance goes up.
They must be eating some freaking beans up there lately.
That's what no gas prices go up every time an angel farts.
You didn't just fart, did you?
Well, no, that's because you put a young driver on your clause on your policy.
Yeah.
That door didn't even match.
Nice
went
car.
from like
Look at it.
$70 a month for car insurance to $450.
Oh, nice.
I'm going to be right back.
All right.
After these messages.
Hold my beer.
I'll be right back.
Did you ever eat a taco?
Some parts are edible. Nobody's ever heard of Eagle Gibbons.
Oh, there's shit. They're multiplying.
Yeah. Well, they only got two heads that work, so they have the other ones that are kind of like hiding behind trees.
There's bunches of them.
What's Scotch Chuck doing? Look at him.
Watching porn.
Wearing suspenders.
Yes, I am.
Oh, I thought that was a seatbelt.
Yeah.
It could be too.
When I
Attached to the
was
back of my chair.
when I was Tommy, they had me wear suspenders instead of a belt. It's like, good grief.
I like my.
I had to live off tuna and apples for like 2 months. This I didn't have a gut since wasn't able to have a belt. Tommy, can you hear me?
I like the suspenders that have the little clip on them where you try to clip them onto your pants and then the back one comes off and goes flying over your head.
And whacks you in the face as it comes around.
Wasn't that one of the lyrics of Old 97? Put it in suspenders on time.
Yeah, that was it.
Dun, dun, dun.
I food you, I food you.
Got pig iron, no pig iron.
Yeah.
Probably why he crashed.
Probably. That gave me a warm fuzzy just saying that because it took me back to when I was a kid again. My dad used to play
Yeah,
that.
but I didn't have Donnie Lonigan or Donnie Lonigan or Lonnie Donegan.
Lonnie
both.
Donegan.
Okay, because either one would actually work. The version I heard was by Johnny Cash.
Yeah, that's the version my dad had. He had an album he'd play all the time. Had Home with the Blues. But Lonnie Donegan, he basically took Justin Hayward's soul. Basically, he signed his soul away to him. So it's like I don't think Justin Hayward ever really got publishing because he like sold his publishing when he was like 19 or 18 to Lonnie Donegan.
I watched Lonnie Donegan's son on The Voice a couple of years ago. He's saying before Tom Jones, and Tom Jones turned his chair for him. Which Lonnie Donegan wrote a lot of songs for Tom Jones.
Well, that's not unusual.
And someone in chat wants Darn and Tony to do a duet with each other. Why don't you do Her Lip Goes Up Where We Belong?
Near, far, wherever you is. I'll never forget your ass, but I'll show enough let you go.
Huh?
Have you forgiven that person yet?
No, I decided it's not true. She's a real person.
That's kind of like me with no, they never made an Incredibles 2. It's just Incredibles.
Oh, yeah.
See, I never had a problem.
You shouldn't let a sequel ruin the original movie for you.
Yeah, so I'm not wired like that. To just pretend like the sequel never happened.
Yeah.
Can you?
Otherwise, I couldn't like Alien. Because of the third one, not the second one.
Yeah.
Yeah. There has to be a time where it's just like, it's just a cash grab and you can't. I mean, think of these people that love Star Wars and just watch that get twisted into a turd.
Oh, yeah, or the Highlander. If it was
or Doctor Who or Star Trek, any of it.
I was young when Highlander 2 came out, and I went and saw it at the theater, and I hated it. And I was not a critic at all. I didn't hate anything. Some things I really liked, and others I didn't. But I didn't hate them until that movie.
Why did you hate it?
Because it was the stupidest, worst movie ever.
And then they did Highlander 3, which totally ignored Highlander 2, right?
Well, I never saw it, but you would have to.
Yeah.
Because how many Tremors movies are there?
Oh my gosh, who knows?
But I don't know if they're bad. I haven't watched any of the others.
I've only seen 2. No, twist. Shit.
Oh, Tremors are all funny as hell. I've seen most of them.
I've seen the first 2, and the second one was pretty good.
Yeah, I always figure those are in the Sharknado category, at least after the first one.
They're I don't know.
They're made to be fun.
They are, but there's more heart to some of them. It's like
Oh, really?
You feel for with even though it's funny, you feel with the characters. It's not just the
And I think the
jokes.
and I think the only character that has stayed like most of them was the Reba's husband from like the first movie.
Oh, Michael Gross.
Broke into the wrong damn rec room, didn't you?
Yeah, I saw him on
He was
Facebook.
kind of the lead. I think the third or fourth movie, he was kind of the main character.
Yeah, I saw him on Facebook. He suffers from TDS, unfortunately, so he'll probably age really bad. And Wendy said they're making Incredibles 3. Oh my gosh, like they didn't screw it up enough.
Doesn't matter.
They got to do more poop jokes, I guess.
No, it's it's like All in the Family. Archie calls Meathead because he's a meathead. Everybody knows that. And then Archie Bunker's place comes along. Oh, I called you Meathead because that's a term of endearment because my uncle's brother used to call me Meathead. It's like bullshit. You can't retcon something 20 years back like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't even consider Archie Bunker's place to. I don't even recognize it.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the Brady Bunch, the follow-on series where they ran, backed into the racetrack in a station wagon. It's like, come on.
Yeah, and like Marcia was an astronaut or something. All this shitty, what do you call it? Dream careers.
Yeah.
And it was so dumb. It was horrible.
The thing of that was it was only 6 or 8 episodes and nobody watched them. Because I never even.
Yeah, nobody watched it. Yeah, it only lasted 6 episodes. It was terrible.
So somewhere along the lines to being an architect suck. It used to be
Must
one
be a
of the
lot of
cool
work.
professions.
Once they got into computers and stuff, I think it took kind of the fun out of it.
Well, everybody wants nothing but gray boxes now. So what the hell's the point?
Yeah, I know. What fun is that?
Well, you can put a stripe sometimes.
And Wendy wants to see the new Highlander because it has Henry Cavill in it. Yeah, I had heard that all these restaurants, McDonald's and Arby's, or even else, they're just using a gray box for their buildings. That way they can repurpose them when they go out of business. Because you can repurpose an old Pizza Hut or KFC,
Right.
but it was a Pizza Hut or a KFC repurposed. But a gray box is just soul destroying. I guess we're lucky to be the generation we were.
Or these
but
house flippers where everything has to be gray.
Oh yeah,
they get this beautiful like mid-century house with all the original detail. Rip everything out and everything's gray. Those floor tiles that are like 3 feet across, and that those kitchen counters that are made out of this gray crap that looks dirty even when it's clean.
Yeah, I said this recently, but I'll say it again. It's like I like to look at Kansas City houses on Zillow. I just like the style. So many of them are like 50s and 60s, and some of them are like 40s with the cat slide roof and stuff and the brick. And they're for sale. I'm like, ooh, what's that look like? And sure enough, just that gray Home Depot floors, and it's just like, Except that one I showed Darren, he mailed him a copy of it. That was cool. It's still for sale. They've gone down in price.
Is it $4?
It's like no, it was in the millions.
Oh, sweet, great. Okay, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah. Tony and Molly and all of us, we were like wanting to buy a motel on the Salton Sea, and just all live in that motel and do our shows, We could have really had an actual wrong channel writing room, where we're actually in the same room doing the. Never mind. What am I talking about? I don't even know.
That was back when these were the computers we were using.
Look at all the smart people.
Yeah.
People.
Yeah, you would think.
I don't know. I think people were smart back then.
You had to be.
Now it's like the people that have glasses, they're brain dead and crazy and stupid.
Yeah.
Well, it's because of LASIK. Smart people get LASIK.
I'm not lazy.
Well, I actually am easy.
I actually just recently watched that movie Hidden Figures, and it was pretty cool. That John Glenn, depended more on that girl for the equations than the computer.
Oh, that was fake.
Oh, okay.
Hidden Fingers. Yeah, they actually I saw I saw an actual thing dissecting that whole movie. The whole thing was bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that woman was part of a team, but it was like basically it was all
It was
BS.
all dramatized.
Well, not just dramatized, it was made up basically.
Yeah. That was the thing. It's just that because it was all, basic calculations, add, subtract, multiply, divide, just millions of them. And the computers weren't up to it back then. So you had to have rooms full of people just doing simple calculations, but doing just a shit ton of them.
And that's what it was. She was just one of a room full of people that were doing this backstory. They weren't, and all the things. Oh, you can't use that coffee pot because your skin color. It was all. They made up so much stuff about that. Just trying to provoke people. And you watched it
because the lady, the lady who that was based on, she lived to be like almost 100. I mean, maybe even gotten to be 100. She had blue eyes.
Oh yeah. So she's kind of mixed.
Yeah.
Mixed. Well, I've got blue eyes.
Well, yeah, you're a heritage American. You're a heritage American. Input, storage, calculation. My first computer classes were with using punch cards.
When we're using BASIC.
Yeah, my first computer class was Fortran. That was those are the memory cores they used to use.
My back in the day when I started learning how to program, and Darren was part of that. Remember that we had it on the Commodore VIC-20. We had the tape, the cassette tape, and the original game was called The Vaults of Zurich.
Vaguely, I wasn't rich like you. We didn't. I had to get a magazine and type the whole program in and not turn off the computer because I had no way of saving it.
Wow.
But this one, you would go in there and you would change the Vaults of Zurich. They had security guards, and you change them to like orcs and dragons.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely remember that. Yeah, you go in and change the code and change the names of everything. That was the fun part.
That shit.
I don't know.
You were talking about coding and I remember in the 90s, Disney, before they were evil, they had a video game called Stunt Island. And it was neat. It was a flight simulator, but it was also a movie simulator. And you had a whole island with cities and towns and highways and power lines that went across. It was really well thought out, and you had just this array of props that you could pick. And then you had these airplanes, like B-17 and the Blackbird, all these different airplanes, and you set up cameras and you made your own movies. Then you go to an editing room and you put everything together. And even though the airplanes handled like a flight sim, everything else had to be programmed. So if I shoot a car, and when the car gets shot, it does a barrel roll, I had to program the car to do this yaw, this roll this way, the velocity. I had to do all of that. And I was showing Darren what I was doing. I was like, "Look at this! I'm just having fun." And he's like, "You know what you're doing?" And I'm like, "What?" He says, "You know BASIC. You're coding." And I'm like, I didn't even realize that I was doing that. So
Yep.
that was fun. It was a fun game. And I actually made a half an hour movie with different little stunts, little scenes, and it was all funny kind of stuff. And I made my own soundtrack to it. And I sent a VHS copy to my dad. And it was about, we talked about it on the phone that I made all the original. He's like, I noticed the music. So that's about the biggest compliment he ever gave me. That said, they noticed the movie. And that's one of the last times we ever talked before he flew me.
Did he tell you it looks like you had a lot of fun making that?
No, he actually he wasn't an asshole like B.
I'm making entire movies and just telling AI how I want it to look.
Yeah.
I'm telling it to fix bugs and taking credit for them, although it's screwed up a few times. So this week I'm fixing its mistakes.
Yeah, you always got to, even though it does the work, you still got to kind of ride herd on it.
My problem is there's some things I can test out the fixes locally and make sure they work. And there's other bugs I get that it's like, oh, on this server, this customer's running into this, and I can't actually do it and see it happen. So I have to guess that maybe the fix is going to work. And those are the ones that have been biting me in the ass.
And Gottschalk, speaking of biting in the ass, Gottschalk's like, oh, I made an AI picture of Apology 9, and Terry looks just like you. He looked like some drugged out, methed out Kurt Cobain guy. It looked terrible. I'm like,
yeah,
what?
just like you.
Yeah. Am I that ugly? But to me, they all kind of just look like Satan. But the clothes was kind of right. They kind of got the clothes right. Barry was like 90 pounds or 45 pounds. He was like,
It's kind of weird.
I heard Gottschalk's feelings because he spent all day.
No, not hurt my feelings. I just.
Yep, the feeling.
By the way, we should say happy birthday to somebody.
Happy birthday, William Daniels.
Anybody in particular?
Oh.
Who's he?
Plum?
Who's he? That's Shirley Jones.
90.
Oh, I was thinking Leslie Nielsen.
Well, she didn't used to look like Leslie Nielsen. She used to be pretty hot when she was in the Partridge Family.
Even at 92, she's still pretty. I mean, I wouldn't pig bang her, but
you wouldn't monkey mount her.
That's what I was, a monkey mount. Yeah.
You wouldn't give her a French train station.
No.
Dude's gonna use that from now on.
I was gonna say you saw how many kids she had, so you know she put out. So
Yeah. Well, she's always talking openly about her masturbation.
She's still doing that?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Or like 10 years ago, she was in an article saying it's important to masturbate every day. I don't know if she's still doing it at 99.
92.
So
Same
you go up and introduce yourself. Say, hi, I'm every day.
When he said, but don't call him Shirley.
Yeah.
I just wish other show out of America should be Life, because I really wanted to watch the show in Barcelona, Life, but I couldn't.
Oh.
That
I
doesn't
think
make
I had
sense.
another dream about that place or something. Or not. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, I did contact Darwin. He said for me to contact him in April, which is tomorrow. What, Darren?
I don't remember. It wasn't good anyway.
That computer that he was doing, it's like, now I'm telling the computer exactly what it can do with a lifetime supply of chocolate.
Oh, did I tell you guys about the parachutes?
No.
So I was working, and instead of working, I decided to Google if parachutes are tested with control groups. So I asked Google, and the answer came back, yes, they are. And the study basically what the idea is, you get, like they said, they had a study of 26 volunteers, and they gave half of them parachutes and half of them empty backpacks, because you got to tell the difference. And they said there was no difference in the survivability. So there's no evidence that parachutes save lives when jumping from planes. It's mostly anecdotal. And that was the official AI answer. But then you could read down further, and it was a satirical study that it was quoting, and it didn't tell you that up top.
This is based on a satirical study, you know.
Yeah.
Based on a satirical study, it makes
Because I always thought about that. if anybody asks me what I did for a
Well,
living, I'm a parachute tester. I'm usually in the control group.
Well, the likely to survive with a parachute than without.
Well, that's that little the little pygmy I used to work with, Robert. He was I was, we're just having a conversation like you always do, and I said, you know what I'd like to invent is what they should invent is a big parachute to put on the back of like commercial jet planes.
Oh, for fuck's
And he's like, that wouldn't work. And I'm like, well, could start out small and have a bigger chute and a bigger chute. He's like, that would never work. And I'm like, okay, if you're in a jet and it's going toward the ground, are you going to hit that parachute button? He's like, damn straight I am.
Well, they do make those for small planes, and it'll still mess the plane up, but at least you'll live through it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good landing.
What?
A big old
I still
jet
think I could.
lander.
I still think I could land a 737.
Yeah.
Oh, piece of cake.
Planes basically fly themselves.
Yeah. I've watched enough YouTube videos. I can land
Yeah,
it.
there you go.
Just don't let your little 8-year-old kid take the control. Like that one pilot did. Remember that commercial jet?
There was actually a pilot. I watched Air Crash Investigation documentary. One pilot did let his kids sit in the pilot seat and their plane crashed.
Yeah, like crash into a canyon wall or something.
Yeah.
Well,
something like
and
that.
it's like Boeing keeps adding, or they added these features to increase the fuel economy, but it was like totally unintuitive. So, like 2 of their crashes were because of that, because people didn't know how to react with the way the plane was reacting unexpectedly, I think.
Oh.
And
What's that behind you?
that TWA was hit by a missile, apparently.
Oh,
Oh, Flight 800?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I hear, but
my
they're not.
grandpa was friends with a NTSB investigator, and they were just talking about it, and he's like, "Yeah, we all know it was a missile."
But the official report saying it wasn't. It was
Yeah,
a
some
fuel tank or
electrical
something.
defect doohickey in the center wing tank. And
Yeah.
the tank was empty and it made a spark or something like that. Like,
Mhm.
oh, gee, we don't know how we didn't know we weren't supposed to put sparky things inside the fuel tank
Yeah,
on a
you
plane
know,
that's been flying at that point for 30 years.
right, and the Twin Towers didn't free fall either, so we won't go there. But
Well, what were they supposed to do, Steve? Float up in the air?
There's difference between a free fall from like a demolition control than just,
Well, you can debate that all day long, but you can't debate why Building 7 fell when nothing even hit it.
Yeah. Okay, we'll go with Building 7. We can go with that.
They announced it on the news that it fell like 20 minutes before it fell.
Yeah, and the building's still standing behind the reporter.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna fall.
Yeah, it'll fall.
It got better.
Mm-hmm.
No explosions, but then you hear explosions on video. We should do a whole show on 9/11 or not.
I commented to a friend of mine during Game of Thrones when they blew up the big church. I'm like, there's no way wildfire can melt stone.
Yeah.
Oh, the green fire.
And don't forget the dancing Qataris.
Yeah. I would like to do a separate, podcast or discussion with people on stuff like that,
Well, you should have done that show.
The Wi-Files.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotchtalk and Putt were like doing their own show because they didn't like us.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I mean, for that, you talk about topics you
In
would
our
talk about on
defense,
this
we had every intention of getting. We just wanted to do a first couple of shows just to see how it went, and we had every intention of getting you guys on there.
Yeah.
Who are you talking
Let
to?
me assure you, all of them, everybody.
Yeah, because there's a lot of topics I'd like to discuss, but, this isn't the proper venue for that.
Why?
Because it's not Rumble.
Yeah.
Oh, because of statute of limitations.
I found
Something
most
like that.
statues have limitations.
Yeah. Statues, they can only do so much.
Why do they make a statue of Trump right after getting shot in the ear, and it looks like Jimmy Carter?
Because we had Jimmy Carter mold was the only thing we had there.
Yeah, it's like the Halloween because they use the Shatner mask.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Hey,
see that picture of the Trump? Was that the Obamas with the Carters, where the Carters look like miniature people?
Oh, I was because I was going to mention that, the picture of the Happy Days cast where the two guys on the end have one arm that's like the size of a Buick. I think it was just a goofy camera. It had to have been.
Yeah.
Either that or they just superimpose the guy's head on Michelle Obama's body.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, we won't
Yeah,
talk about Michelle Obama.
or it might have been the Bidens with the Carters.
Was
But
it?
yeah,
Okay.
the Jimmy. It's like they shouldn't have put Jimmy Carter on Biden's knee though, because he looks like a ventriloquist dumb.
So tell me, what are you doing? I don't know what I'm doing here.
My legs are. Hey, can you feel the hair on my legs? They're standing. That's not the only thing. Oh my gosh! What were we just saying? Because I was going to say something. What were we just saying before the
Oh, all kinds of stupid crap.
Bidens?
Yeah.
You're talking about them doing that show and Rumble and there's the statue of limit. Oh, statue, the Carter statue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, at least they didn't use the the repurposed the original Lucille Ball statue, where it made her look like a monster. Remember that?
Ooh.
They commissioned a Lucille Ball statue somewhere, New York or something, in like Central Park or something, and they made this that made her look like a monster. And they had to redo the statue, or a different company made the statue and actually made it right. But
Yeah, the first one just looked like a giant butt.
yeah, Ugh. Now AI is just gonna be. It's AIs will make all the statues.
I watched a show on building a castle because they're actually building one. It's like a 26-year project, and they're using all the old methods and everything. I gained a lot of respect for stonemasons. They can do some impressive stuff.
Well, those little cathedrals, sometimes those things took over 100 years to finish.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that one we visited in Barcelona, they're still working on the dang thing, and they started in the 1880.
Well, that's kind of how projects in America are too. Just
It
'cause
didn't
of
used to be. The Empire State Building was built in
bureaucracy.
like a year.
Yeah, well, there weren't people trying to stop it.
Yeah, and the Royal Gorge is.
I was gonna say Eisenhower Tunnel took like 18 months to build, and now it would take them like 18 years to build that.
Yeah, I know.
That bridge
And
that was hit by a ship, that'll be fixed by the time, I think in 2094 or something like that.
oh my gosh,
Right.
you know the Royal Gorge, the highest suspension, or it for a long time it was the highest bridge in the world. In Colorado, that took 90 days to build.
And they built it standing on end, and when it was done, they just flopped it over.
Yeah.
You know, I had a dream. Again, Robert, the little guy that worked for me, I had a dream about the Royal Gorge there, that I was at the cliff, the top of the cliff there by the bridge. And he had from all the way down had scaled up that mountain using an extension ladder, and he kept pushing that ladder above him. And he got there and he asked if I could hold his ladder for him. And I tried to hold it and I accidentally let it go. And the ladder went down the cliff.
Nice.
That was a long time ago. That's when I still knew him, because I remember telling him about the dreams. That had to have been in like the 90s.
Was he pissed?
I don't remember. I think he was frustrated. I would have been too, you know. It kind of reminds me of our cousin Judy, Big Judy, and her daughter, oldest daughter Pam. I think she had a little Suzuki Sidekick,
Ah,
and they had bought a big like 25-inch television from a garage sale. So it was her mom's job to hold that TV in the back of that car and not let it go
sweet.
because it was a convertible. And
Oh,
she
nice.
had to let go just for a second to sneeze, and there it goes onto the highway. Uh,
How did I get that TV home? I got a 25-inch console when I was living in Long Beach, California. I must have had the MG at the time, and I think I got it home maybe in the passenger seat of it. And then I lived on the second floor of this 3-story building with no elevator. So what I did was the stairs were carpeted. So I flipped it over and put it on the stairs upside down and just pushed it up, slid it along the carpet up the stairs until I got up to my room.
nice.
25-inch color TV. Boy, oh boy.
I mean, I don't
I had
think he
a
did a
30
horrible job.
That's ugly. That's if you said that looks like me, then I'm an ugly son of a bitch, I guess.
I didn't say it looked like you. I just said
You said it
eerily.
looked just like me.
I didn't say it
Oh,
looked just
no,
like
that
you.
is pretty cool.
Oh, that looks like that duckling guy.
This looks
Yeah,
like
Ryan
Satan
Gosling.
to me.
Ryan
I was
Duckling.
watching. I was watching a fetish video, and it was done with AI, and they just look like it just look like demons.
Yeah.
It's like, how can anybody enjoy this stuff?
Is it a demon fetish?
No, it was like these bikini women jumping into tanks of like black motor oil and coming out all black.
Ah.
I wasn't trying to do you proud. What I was trying to do is just that day I was just sitting there and I was like, I wonder what his characters would look like, in life.
And who's that on the end?
Well, they
Is that
kind of
Harry
got the
Potter?
clothes kind of right. They got the
Is that Harry Potter on the end?
yeah. He doesn't really look like Rob.
Rob
Look at
kinda
Barry.
is-
Barry looks like Shaggy Doo. He looks like he's 90
Yeah,
pounds.
yeah, he needs to be
I'd say-
huskier.
I mean, just to take that, that animation that you did, which was good, and create that, that was kind of,
On the other hand, this is back in the day, so everybody would have been skinny. Oh, yeah, stay there.
Except
Now,
for
Zen Bob looks like that Morton Downey Jr. from the Iron Man.
he does.
everybody
Yeah,
named
so
Downey.
the-
I always want to call him Downey, like that chick from Highway to Hell or whatever it was, Roma Downey Jr.
Yeah. Roma Downey, yeah.
I think he got paid like either 50 or 500 grand for Iron Man. It was very little because he was still toxic.
They screwed up by not having Ozzy on that show.
Ozzy?
Yeah, Ozzy Nelson.
Iron Man. Dun, 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 dun.
I was going to say, I'm surprised they didn't do an homage to that, but I think they did at the end. Wasn't that the end theme to it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, his last line was.
But then
"I
most
am
people,
Iron
when the credits start rolling, everybody like flies out of the theater.
It is a good
Well,
movie, the first one. The other one, you can stick them up your dick hole.
Eh?
I do like the first Iron Man, though. It's classic.
I
It's
don't know, I
probably
like-
one of the only I liked Iron Man and The Incredibles. Those are only superhero movies. And Disney bought it all out and shed all over it.
I liked Iron Man and Deadpool.
Deadpool's good. Yeah, that's another one. But
Now,
again,
Timmy-
just the first one.
Earlier when you said, before Disney went evil, when do you think Disney went evil?
When the Disney family ran it.
Because why don't you go back and look at all the people Walt Disney swindled out of their land here in Florida to build Disney World?
Is that one of those things where they like, oh, a historic figure, since he's dead, let's say all this stuff about him?
But
Well, you believe that woman really did that stuff at NASA.
I just watched the movie.
Oh, okay.
What's that guy doing?
Flying the plane.
He's taking a picture out of the window, but he's like looking up with the camera. He's not even looking down with the camera. You got to kind of point it down.
Oh, well, the plane was upside down at that time.
Oh, okay. That makes sense then.
Or he was flying over Antarctica or Australia.
Didn't you say you almost got relocated there?
Yeah, there and Hawaii.
Ah.
I didn't want to do either one.
You got to choose. Would you like to live in Antarctica or Gottschalk? Would you rather live in Antarctica or Hawaii?
I was worried I'd run out of cigarettes. That was my main concern.
Well, you also mentioned Australia. I'm sure Australia is beautiful. The trouble is, I just would not be able to get my head around celebrating Christmas in the middle of summer. It's just everything's ass backwards.
Or getting
even the toilets flush the other way.
They do. I even tested it.
Christmas is in the middle of summer, and not Christmas is in the middle of winter. It's just stupid.
Oh, so I think I've got proof that we're living in a simulation. Was watching a show about narrowboating in England. So they have canals all over England, and they get these skinny long boats and just cruise. And they stay on the correct sides of the canal when passing. They don't do it like they're bass backwards, like they're driving.
Oh,
it's interesting.
Well, I can tell you, if this world is a simulation, then the son of a bitch who picked me as his character needs to get shit going.
I think we're all NPCs.
Yeah.
No, what I did what the other in Australia. Not only does the toilets flush the other way, but the moon. When you look at the moon, it's not the man in the face; it's the butt. So you see the butt in the moon.
And as you're flying over the equator, the plane has to do like a slow roll.
Yeah,
flip over.
It's hard to tell if you're going over the equator, because I would think that the toilets on the equator just flush straight down. They don't even twirl, right?
Yeah.
They're like those airplanes.
They don't have toilets on the equator.
Yeah, they do.
I guess not. Have you heard of this, the Darien Strait or Gap?
Yeah.
I didn't know about that. I just figured the highway just went all the way through there. I didn't realize it was
that's what I'm wondering. Is there no highway at all? Like, I figured maybe there's one on the other side of mountains, or
no. I saw a thing on it. There's absolutely no way to get through it. You have to take a boat around or a plane.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what or you can walk through it and risk it. But I mean, that's just what I saw on YouTube. I don't know. What do I know? I've never been there.
No, that's what it sounds like. Yeah.
So technically, the Top Gear guys didn't really drive all the way from North to South America.
I don't think that was an episode. They went like from Brazil to somewhere. I don't think they ever went from Central or America down.
Oh,
Maybe
okay. I don't know why I thought that. Well, I guess that makes sense because when he bought that green Mustang, I think he was already in South America when he bought all that. They did all that.
Yeah.
Maybe they just tried to go down the whole continent.
Or across.
Nothing nowhere similar, but there's a town in Colorado named Slater, Colorado, that you have to go north out of Steamboat Springs all the way up into Wyoming across I-80 and then come back down into it. Because you can't get through the mountain range to get to it.
Yeah, there's something in Tennessee by Chattanooga.
Mm-hmm.
So if you take 75, you go from Georgia into Tennessee, and you go into Chattanooga through the city, and then all of a sudden you're in the mountains, then you're back in Georgia again.
Mm-hmm.
And then you go through Wildwood, and then you're back into Tennessee again. So I bet there's a lot of people that freak out thinking that they're lost.
You go through a little top corner of Alabama too for about 2 miles.
Oh, that's how getting from here to Vegas is like that, because you go through the corner of Arizona, and for years, California, when they got rid of the 55 mile an hour speed limit, California raised their speed limit, Nevada raised their speed limit, but Arizona didn't. And so that little corner of Arizona on the freeway up to Vegas was like a speed trap.
Oh, yeah, like Waldo or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, and just a little bit of advice, because I made that trip so many times. The cheapest gas is in like Wildwood, in that area where you dip back into Georgia, near
Wildwood
Chattanooga.
weed.
Yeah.
Wildwood weed.
In fact, the gas station in Wildwood, I took some video of it and put it on Facebook. That is the station that influenced the movie, the one I just did, the one where they stop at that gas station. It's got that real scenic, that rock cliff face behind the station and everything, with all the weed, the vines coming down.
Oh yeah.
That was based off that one that I go to. It's so neat. It's a neat place. So pretty. Like me. I'm not being egotistical. I just like the green.
First thought.
The blue wings.
Yeah.
This is my Easter colors.
Ah.
So that was an Easter Jaguar car last week, and now I'm an Easter Waspy this week.
Nah, I was wrong, Timmy. It doesn't go into Alabama.
I wasn't going to argue with you about it. I just figured.
I remember seeing on the news back when I used to watch the
$75.
news. Back when I used to watch the news, there's this little town, and I think it was in either Ohio or Michigan, but this freeway went through the town, but there were no on or off ramps in the town. But the local cops would drive into the next town, get on the on ramp, get on the freeway, try and bust people on the freeway for speeding, and then you take the off ramp in the other town on the other side of town, turn around, and then so they'd have to drive out of their jurisdiction, both ends, to get on the freeway so they could try and bust people for speeding on that little chunk of freeway.
Cops in those other two towns should have watched out for him and ticketed him.
That's like that. Oh, in Alabama, on my way to school, the cops would stand there. They'd sit on an overpass with their radar guns and just get people on the freeway, and then they'd have like 10 cops all in different cars on the off ramp. Just zoom, they'd go. Oh my gosh! And one time I was in the Firebird, and I was wanting to pass this tanker truck, and but I couldn't because this asshole in this truck pickup behind me cut me off and wouldn't let me pass. And he's like, fucker, and he zooms around. And boy, as soon as he did, there was that cop on the overpass, and they got him. Like, and another time, it was the same place, might have been the same time, and I was keeping it under the speed limit, and this cop had pulled someone over, and he comes out after me with his lights going, and I'm just like, I didn't do anything. I wasn't speeding, and he had just forgot to turn his lights off. Stupid cops.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, Gus. I've seen if he's paying attention. He's not paying attention.
Yeah.
No, I hear every word you say.
Like Santa Claus. It's kind of creepy. He knows when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake.
I thought you hacked into your security cameras.
Yeah. They're saying that those Ring doorbells, that they network, and you can network all the Ring doorbells in the neighborhood so you can find your lost dog.
Yeah.
I think that Eye in the Sky album from Alan Parsons Project, they should have had a song, but this is safety for the children, or it'll help you find your lost dog. They should have had those as songs on there. Don't think sorry is easily said. What's Steve doing? Is he talking to himself?
Well, he's talking on the phone with somebody.
I was talking to Vicky.
Don't do that.
Why'd you do that?
Because I'm married to her and I love her.
Uh-uh.
Uh-huh.
Our anniversary is sneaking up on us.
That's right. Our anniversary sneaking up.
Well,
on us.
prove it. Kiss her in the kitchen.
Nah.
Huh? What?
What?
Hey,
What?
23 years I've let you live.
Yeah, she's put up with me for 23 years.
23.
Wow.
You can throw that back at me.
Oh.
You know how?
Seems like I've known you longer than that, Steve.
You want me to carry your name.
That's right.
Only seems like
Yeah.
that.
We've, didn't we meet in like 2012?
That's not 23 years ago.
That's
No, I'm talking about you.
oh
Oh. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Sounds right.
I started Q-Star in 2011.
I remember how we met too. I think it was on Facebook in like maybe Shaz's
Yeah.
some post, and she was asking him for my music.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And
and
I
I said,
was-
nobody sends me any music.
Yeah, you were like, "Well, what about me?"
Yeah, what about me?
Like, well, you can have some too.
God, I hate
Oh, I hate that song. I hated it when I was a teenager when that would
I
come
think it's a
on.
pretty song. I love it.
that. Kick the guy across the room.
Hey, I haven't played it in a while, have I? I can play it tomorrow or Wednesday for our stupid song of the week.
They had to change Boing's name to Splat.
Splat. There's a soft drink on the last page of Summer Film. That's like the lemon lime soft drink in Hula Vista.
Splat.
It's called Splat. Yeah, because there were like it was one of the sponsors for their concert, so there were these big logos with Splat.
Apology None is brought to you in part by Splat.
Yeah, it really was. Can you believe I'm not doing a film now?
Mm.
Not doing an album now?
You'll
Actually, I'm
miss it.
starting
You'll
a new
start
one, but do I?
You'll miss it and start doing another film.
Well, I'm doing a music video now.
Now you should do the sequel of this last one and call it Now I Just Want Him.
What?
No.
Yeah, it's contractually required if you want to stream your stuff.
Yeah, because it has to advance the conversation.
No, you said you want this one. I want it for myself, and now this one's sequel is Now I Just Want Him.
I
Oh,
wish that I was Jesse's girl.
God, I put Godstruck to sleep.
they make me so jealous when they start talking cute, and when he whispers in her ear, it makes you want to puke.
You know, I change the words around. You know, I feel so cute when they start talking dirty.
And Lewis says, "Thank God for taking us through till the end of the show tonight."
Yeah.
Thanks for being here, Lewis. It's got to be late where you are.
Yeah, Carol Burnett.
Like-
Think I love it.
Late where we are. I don't have an ear.
Still daylight here.
It's Gottschalk's got like an Aurora Borealis behind him.
And I don't even know what that is.
Boring hours.
See, Timmy, that's a reference to home, though. That's Aurora. You know.
Oh,
Aurora Boring Alice.
Aurora Borealis. I don't even. Yeah, was it Tony? I don't even know what that is. That's on that YouTube video that's got almost 5 million views
Oh,
from Saturdalia, where Tracy becomes the T-Rex.
oh yeah. Doesn't Zen Bob say that Aurora Borealis? I thought so.
In Thingamajig.
We were actually planning on coming up to Amelia Island this weekend, but now that gas has hit $4.29 a gallon, we were.
I know, this is bullshit. Oh, speaking of that, that's my favorite film behind Tony.
I know.
Well,
I'm
it
gonna
just
stick
seems
around
like
for that film.
every show about this time, you guys start talking about all this homosexuality, and I got to bust this thing out.
I didn't mention homosexuality for the last 2 hours. I mentioned that 2 hours ago.
You said I want him for myself or something.
Oh, was that? Yeah, I want him for myself. No, now I just want him. That's what I said.
Sure, but I just want to end the show. Oh, sorry, Lois. We still got 20 minutes to go.
Yeah.
But we do thank you for sticking around.
We thank
Lewis watched a football game yesterday, and they won. This team won. So that's
Nice.
because he was this team lost before, and they.
Wait a minute, I thought
were
this was
successful.
baseball season. The football season was over.
I don't know in Africa what the seasons are
It's
different.
Wait, is he in
football,
Africa?
Football.
Yeah, he lives in Liberia.
Oh, I didn't know.
So is Fidesco.
What time is it there in Africa?
They're about 5 hours ahead of us.
They bless the rain.
You know, when he wrote that song, he'd never even been to Africa.
And
they didn't like that song. They thought it was stupid. That's just usually how it goes. It's that stupid one that becomes the number one hit.
I always wonder when they say that. They are saying, I bless the rains down in Africa.
Yeah. And that, to this day, I think is the only number one single that I ever bought while it was number one.
Oh, wow.
Because I never buy current records.
I bought a record.
Go ahead.
I bought a record called Godshock Sleeps Tonight.
Oh, okay.
A weenie whap, wiener whap.
Weenie whap.
You know, I'm trying to think. I did not buy many records on my own that were big hits. I bought Tainted Love.
Oh yeah.
Which is about loving someone's taint. And then I bought, but it didn't have the Where Did Our Love Go at the end because I guess it was a single.
Yeah, I never heard the play the Where Did Our Love Go until just a few years ago.
Oh, really? That's the only one I heard on the radio was the Where Did Our Love Go.
Back then it was just Tainted Love, and then that was it.
Well, at least not on the station we listened to.
At least in Kansas City, that's all they did.
Yeah,
the top 40
anyway,
they always play the shortest version they can get.
Yeah, but not where we were. I mean, I had only heard the one with Where Did Our Love Go, and then when I bought the single, I was surprised that it ended so soon.
I have the 9-minute version of Tainted Love and Where Did Our Love Go, the extended single.
You would, where they go for 4 minutes. That's lazy.
4.5 minutes.
Yeah,
it was like like Johnny Rivers, where they just walk away and just leave the damn tape running.
Yeah,
the guy, he takes his headset off and rests it on the organ, and then it just.
Oh,
I heard that about the Bill Withers song. Was going, I know. He didn't have lyrics or something. Or,
he was vamping. Yeah,
because he figured he would add it in later, and he never got around.
And that's what that guy did, was sitting on the dock of the bay.
Oh, gross. Tony, you're thinking of I think it wasn't Johnny Rivers. It was I Can Help.
Yeah,
I Can Help. What was the guy's name? I Can Help.
Oh, Billy Swan.
Billy Swan.
Oh, okay.
It was the extended version of that, and I didn't hear that until your show, Steve, where he sits on the organ for 4 minutes after.
Well, my favorite is still that one, Olivia Newton-John, with that kind of country song that she did, where the recording engineer was just singing along and nobody knew he was on the mic.
Yeah, no, he was actually back some singer. I read about it.
But it just sounds so like it's not supposed to be there.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. I don't think it belongs in the song.
I think the worst engineering freak of nature was caught in a trap. Suspicious Minds from Elvis. They got that long ending with the women going, and then it just it fades out and then it fades back in.
A false ending, yeah.
Yeah, and I'd heard the engineer was trying to be avant-garde, and I'm like, no.
Well, a lot of songs have done that.
No, there's a way to do it. If he wanted
listen to what the man said.
Yeah, but they didn't just fade it out and fade it in. They had like a couple instruments still going and faded other things out, and there's an artistic way of doing it.
And songs, they fade out in the middle of a verse.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, he did
like,
fade out.
The song's long enough, and let's just fade it out. They don't give a damn.
And then like the boss caught him in the middle of the, no, you turn that back up now.
Yeah, it was so stupid. I've got it in my Fun Hour queue, but I actually made an edit of my own to where it's still a long ending with all the gobble gobbles, but it doesn't fade back in. I kind of worked it where it works now.
I think just edit it and fade it out where he's fading it out. It's only had like
I might have done that. I don't know.
What was the song on High Society that I always had to remind Steve not to like cut off because it did have a false ending.
Oh, I know. I know is it Some Sunday Sunny Day?
I think so.
That's one of my favorite songs. Anthology on songs. Sons. I don't remember how it goes now, but it at the end,
it kind of, but it fades out, and then it fades in a ghostly kind of choir that that does the word one more time. So it's not just fading the song out and in. It's something different. I tried to listen to Sky Blue a couple. I can't listen to that album anymore. I just can't listen to it.
You get tired of your own stuff too easy.
You know, there was something always about that album that wasn't right with me. I think maybe it was getting Sean McPage, getting a heavy metal drummer on a psychedelic pop album. It steered it in a weird direction. And I don't know what it was. I wasn't in a bad place at the time. I don't.
Well,
I hear those kind
And
of
part of
tunes
it,
are really
some of the mixing that I did on it, I don't like. This is the first album, the one I finished today. Is it really? I think the first album that I've mixed well enough where it sounds good on your station, Steve. So I'm finally getting better at, I think, at engineering part of it.
You know, I always thought you should do a sequel to Saturday and call it The Next Day. Like
Saturday the next day.
Yeah. Only this time you make fun of Mickey, but this time it's like Hoodoo or Witchy Poo or something.
Yeah, and Terry's no longer a dune buggy. He's just like,
it was
like
just a
nothing
dream.
ever happened.
Yeah, it never happened.
It might have been a dream. I don't know what. I don't know what Saturdalia was. I don't know if it's like a Wizard of Oz kind of a dream where it's like that. Wizard of Oz is too complex for it just to be a dream. But there's still that, what was it? And I think that's kind of what Saturdalia was. I don't know what it was.
You know, if you ever did a sequel to Star Trek, you can call it Star Trek: The Wrath of Groove.
I just wish we had more of a following for Star Trek. I'd actually like to do more stuff because we've come up with some funny jokes, especially Scotty telling
The Wrath of Groove. I think that's funny.
Yeah.
The Wrath of Groove.
Wrath of Groovy.
Yeah.
Sad part is we got no more putt and no more six.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah.
Oh, Gottschalk said the search for Groove.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Instead of the Wrath of Groove, how about the Search for Groove?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, because we gotta do it just so we can have Scotty tell Kirk. I hope the haggis burns your wee wiener off.
No, we said something like we'll beat those devils even if they have to get out and push.
He's like, you can't push a starship. You're so stupid. Nev came up with that one. That was funny.
I still like that one image, where Scotty beams a fart and
Imagine that Kirk's just hanging out in his quarters downstairs going, what the
what tribble crawled up in here and died?
I'm gonna get a picture of Scotty like bending over.
Scotty goes,
they're all laughing.
Then you got to put
laughing so hard he cries.
Then you got to put in that one of these days to pow.
Pow! And then Uhura goes, ooh.
But then would you have to get Shaz back for Uhura?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
So Louis is watching,
could. I mean, she's
like
still around.
What we would call soccer. Rather, they call it football over there. We call it soccer. His favorite team is the Munich Bavaria.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Louis. He says I watch football from Europe League, and my best team is Bayern Munich, and I also love to watch their country, Germany, playing. So both of them are my best football team.
Wow, it's almost 2 a.m. there where he is.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this orb mic sounds pretty decent, huh?
Yeah, you sound fine.
It's workable.
Yeah.
Cool.
Let's see it. What's it look like?
Yeah, let's show us your orb.
Orb.
Wow, it is round.
Wow. You got a pretty
It's
big
like a
orb.
baby saw him holding an apple.
Yeah. I had a mic like that once. It was
So yours looked like a little mosquito rocket.
Yeah.
no, it was before then. It was called a blue ball or something like that.
Oh, I know, a blue I used to have a blue mic. I was disappointed in it.
I mean,
That was called it was a blue.
I got
huh?
this at Best Buy, and I was like, they had like a $49.95 mic, and it just looked kind of chintzy. And I was looking around, and I saw this one, and I was like, that one just looks cool, and it just sits on your desk, and
And it doesn't light up or do any other bullshit. Yeah.
This one I used to have.
It doesn't light up, and all that other bullshit.
Oh, doesn't it look like a mosquito rocket, like an Estes mosquito rocket? It's pretty cool looking.
I used to use that for all the broadcasting I did. I keep it here as a trophy.
But had the mic on there, sometimes it would glow to the point where it almost like took over his screen. It was so.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, his Fisher Price mic.
Yeah.
It still works
keep
too.
hitting
You
it.
know.
Yay.
And then he couldn't
Well,
get it
I'm
to work.
using-
I mean, it would glow, but he couldn't get it to work like half the time.
Yeah, he's always hitting it.
Yeah.
And what happened to your cigarette lighter mic, Tony?
It's somewhere.
Mm.
But I've actually been using the Blue Yeti. I got this back in 2015.
Mm.
And
Actually, that's who Tony. That's who makes my orb mic is Yeti.
Yeah.
And I've got the same mic that Darren bought in 2011 or 2012. I've been using the same mic for all of our press wrong channels and everything. Yeah, Lewis said that he plays it very well, so I love it with all my heart. Well, that's neat, Lewis. It's good you have a passion. I tried to buy you a little bottle opener keychain, a little bitty thing with a Barcelona. It was like a little. If you're here next week, I don't know. I'd rather surprise you, but I have to figure out a way to send it to you. But it's just a tiny thing. It's just a little refrigerator magnet bottle opener. It's tiny.
This mic was designed by Lauren's brother.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Nice.
What are you
You gonna
doing,
be back this
Steve?
week?
I was trying to be the Hulk.
That's a good thumbnail photo. I'll just clip that
Yeah.
next time we update our thumbnail.
Earlier I was
turned on
watching
the show. I turned on the show like Thursday and Friday night. Went, what the hell was that?
Yeah.
What?
With Joanne.
Yeah. Yeah, Lauren
This is
says
the
her
longest
voice
Lewis
still
has
hasn't
stayed
come
with
back
us. I think. Do what?
yet. Lauren says her voice is it still ain't back yet. Hopefully,
Are you having to take her place, Tony, and do the show?
I ought to. I actually ought to, but then I'd have to shave, and I'd have to remember to bring my tie along. And
Wouldn't that be neat? I'd probably watch it if Tony was up there doing it.
Oh yeah.
I can't imagine myself talking for 3 hours straight.
You do it
Oh,
here
yeah.
for 3 hours straight.
Bullshit! You guys talk most of the time, and I just sit here.
Well,
and
what you do is you
look at
get us
faces.
on there. We'll all do it. You get us on
God,
Zoom.
yeah,
You
they'll
can just
ruin
go
the
and
company.
go and go and
Yeah, she's crazy. No wonder she lost her voice.
I was glad I found it took me 2 weeks to get my voice back. 2 or 3 weeks.
Well, she's
You weren't
her
doing
voice-
screaming contests with John Lennon, were you?
Yeah, there
I
you go.
must have.
But
And
no,
then
her
I got
voice
my-
was starting to sound like Peppermint Patty at the end of Wednesday's show.
Wow. Well, hopefully she gets back soon. I mean,
Yeah.
that I get my voice back, and then I get dental work done, and then I have to take another 2 weeks off of the show.
I think it's sexy when women talk like Peppermint
Yeah, but
Patty.
you could never convince them of that. It's just because I always think of Kate Jackson from Charlie's Angels, because she had
For
that
what?
kind of catch in her voice too, which was
Oh yeah, I thought she kind of had a sexy voice.
Tracy Trill has it. I don't know if you've noticed.
Hmm.
She has that kind of breathy, kind of that.
Yeah.
well, I
Same
hear she's
kind of
voiced
thing
by a
going.
dude though, so I don't know. It's kind of hard to get.
Well, what can I do? I don't have a choice.
Well, I could be the voice of Tracy Trill.
No, you know when they all left at the same time, basically, and I decided to take all the voices of Paul Jeanette. That means they're never going to change again.
There you go.
You know,
I mean,
so-
there's the advantage of you doing them all. You can count on yourself. You don't have to count on.
That's basically it. I don't have to. I mean, Jerry, I would have to basically beg him to get his lines. Remember, he wouldn't give me his Star Trek voice until he saw the trailer, and I had the trailer, and I did Zen's voice in the trailer, and he's like, if you release that movie, I'll kill you if you don't. And I'm like, you'll give me your goddamn voice, your lines, and he finally did it. You know, and it was always like that. It's I have enough to worry about doing this stuff without having to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking
Look at
of
me
pianos,
getting mad.
Allie going to join us again, or?
Yeah, I think maybe week after next.
I find some of her stories interesting. That her and her
Well,
husband
yeah.
hung out with some of the.
No, she was a groupie.
Yeah,
for
with
Kiss,
Kiss.
a Kiss groupie.
Well, she followed the band around. I don't know if she. Yeah.
She hung out with him a few times, I thought she
Well,
said. Backstage, I think she got backstage
between-
passes.
She would be in the hotels with them, and they would be showing up naked to her apartment and stuff. Or she would be showing up naked to their. I don't know what.
Huh?
Or maybe one of them had a remote control car or something. It was one of the three stories.
Yeah.
There was one a story. I think we'd say this before, but the Moody Blues. Justin and John Lodge and Justin Hayward were sharing a room, and some woman knocked. They got a knock on the door, and Justin opened the door, and it was a woman butt naked.
Oh,
and she asked if she could come in, and he's like, "No, John's drying his hair." And closed the door on her.
Oh, it's funny.
They were very much not party kind of people. Same with ELO. And Sharon Osbourne was their tour manager. And she just called them like a bunch of old ladies because after the concert, they would maybe have a scotch and Coke and go to bed. And she's
ELO
like,
or Kiss?
Yeah, ELO. And
ELO.
she would throw a TV out their window into the pool just because they wouldn't,
I remember a story that I saw like back in the 80s. It was an MTV interview or something where, the Go-Go's were talking about when they were doing more of the club scenes, before they got, big. They're like, oh yeah, each one of us went home with a different guy every night. And I was going, where the fuck was I at during this? What the?
Well, you were 14.
I never went home with a different guy every night. I just never did that.
Oh, yeesh. And Lewis said, sure, I will always be here. Why not? That is why I like when the show is showing out of America again. I beg for it to be live so we all can watch it live, not replay. Haha.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for being here, Lewis.
Yeah.
And I think that the hair band, the hair metal in the 80s, I think one of the reasons grunge snuffed it out is because Xers, for the most part, I couldn't relate to any of those Motley Crue songs about partying all night with girls on the Sunset Strip and getting drunk. And that was...
Did grunge snuff it out?
Of course it did.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, all those bands are still around and the grunge ones aren't, so...
Because the grunge guys are all floofied, and the other ones are just playing the oldies circuits and stuff. No, what grunge did, they totally snuffed out the hair band thing. And then grunge went away. It was a flash in the pan, and then the hair band people kind of came back again. But
I would have just liked to have had hair. Well, I did have hair.
What are you doing, Steve, with the Hulk thing? Are you going to dress up as the Hulk for a Comic-Con or something?
No. I would like to go as the Hulk, Cotton mid-transformation. That'd be cool.
Oh, the Jerry Reed Hulk.
No, there was actually an episode where he was stuck between transformation. It was really cool.
Oh, he was in his pajamas.
Yeah, no, it was a real episode. You guys remember that episode or watched it?
Yeah, I watched it. It's the one that ended with a pillow fight.
Yeah, and it was a blind girl that was with them.
I'm picturing Hulk.
She was like
slow
holding
motion
his arm and stuff, and he was like leading her around, wasn't he? Or...
Yeah, and he was like
my idea is better. Having the Hulk a slow motion pillow fight, him throwing his pillow in slow motion. Boom! These feathers going everywhere.
That's the Bionic.
It was a real episode.
That's what.
Same difference.
Yeah.
Was the Bionic Man always kind of cheesy, or did it jump the shark? We can remember the one with the probe and the one with the Godzilla or whatever, or I don't know, werewolf or something. Bigfoot.
Yeah, Bigfoot
went down that tube tunnel.
Oh, I went down that tube tunnel.
Yeah.
I've been in it before.
Well, that was an actual thing? I thought it was a Hollywood set.
Well, it was a set piece, but they put it in the tram tour at Universal Burbank.
Okay.
And so when you're before you actually get to see Bruce the shark that played Jaws, he comes up out of the water at you, and you actually go through that spinning tube in the. It's pretty neat. There was.
One thing that bugged me about the Bionic Woman is, you know how they'd show a close up of her ear and then you'd hear that noise. It's like I wanted just once somebody to say, I don't know how you could hear with all that noise in your ear.
It's called tinnitus.
I'm surprised you don't have that sound effect.
I tried looking for it. It sounds like a submarine noise. You still to do it.
I wish the show was in Barcelona where we could all watch it live. Well, I'm not there now.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, I wish the show was over. Oh, it is. Look at the time.
It kind of is over.
Yeah.
Maybe another time. I don't know if I'll ever go back to Barcelona. Probably not. But he said he did say if I go to New York in June that he'll show the movie there. So I think that's definitely on the table.
Oh, nice.
Maybe Wendy will go because I still have a bucket list. I do want to walk across the Brooklyn Bridge once.
You have a bucket list.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, bucket list. Okay. On that note,
everybody.
It's been good having you here again, Godshot.
Yeah, it's good having the whole gang here.
Yeah, we're our gang. We're the stupid rascals.
We'll have to get Nebs on here sometimes.
He said this summer he's going to try to ditch work and do a show with us. So
that'd be cool.
Okay.
That'd be sweet.
You know that band is still touring, but now they have to call themselves the Old Rascals.
Oh, yeah, Old Rascals.
I heard they were trying to promote communist propaganda in the 60s when they were doing, and that was, back a long time ago.
All right, fellers.
All right, well, take care, everybody. See you, Lewis. Good night. Good night, Wendy.
Have a good night. Have a good week, whatever.
See you guys.
Kendra in your butt. Hi, guys.
Do they do?
Boy.